Warning, it is the opinion of the 4th Street Productions and the Working Perspectives Podcast Weekend Poppin' that we should inform you that some of the language used in this recording could possibly be considered offensive. You've been warned, so if you decide to listen, then don't complain like a fuck.
Good times come and go. Dreams do come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do.
Amen!
Hey. Hey, yo. Thanks for stopping by. This is the Working Perspectives Podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied today by Lyn Dub, Justin Richardson, the bad boy, Bern Podcasy, Sped McMahon, Steve Cabot, and Lasmeeshma, Liam Reese. You can find all our content and all our stuff on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can get us on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast, and you can join us on the Twitter and the TikTok at Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workingperspectives@gmail.com. And we got 4 words for you. Please like and subscribe. Lyn Dub, how you feeling, my man?
Yo.
Love it. Love it. Lasmeeshma, how you doing, brother?
Hey, yo.
Very nice. Very nice. Benoit Podcasy, how we living, my man?
Hey, yo.
Love it. Strong Stem, how we doing, my guy?
Hey, yo.
Love it. All right, well, this is the Work Perspectives Podcast, Weekend Poppin'. Let's get this thing started. Hey, yo.
It's our objective to be effective by voicing societies. Working perspective, exploring your day and how you get paid. Launching a new episode every Tuesday. Your day can transform while we inform with new episodes available on every platform. So check out our vibe and how we get live. Then do us a solid. Share and subscribe. We're just sharing. We're just sharing. We're just sharing. Working perspectives.
All right, so let's get this thing popping, fellas. Today, we got a couple things to talk about and one thing to tribute. So let's get it started. On the show this week, we aired the Rachael Sausage Ocelus episode, available now on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. Thought it was a good show. Another Lyn Dubber, right? We love the Lyn Dub tributes on the Working Perspectives Podcast. Thought it went pretty well. Some good moments, some funny moments. Sausage is pretty funny. I've liked her, whenever she's been on the show, but really liked it. Really thought it was good. Lasmeeshma, what did you think about this week's show?
It was a great show. Me and Rachael go way back. I known her since she was knee high to a grasshopper. But it was good to hear how she did later in life and everything. She's got her dream job now, and that's what it's all about. Like you mentioned it. As long as you have a job you like, then, or you're happy at your job. That's all that matters.
Fuck those people.
Yeah. Yeah. We have noticed that those people that do like their job are happier and more successful, but there's also people that hate their job. They're successful too. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of people also lie about loving their job. That's another thing. So yeah,
I think Cabot's lying about hating his job. I think he does love his job.
I think
the only thing I like is driving people's cars and beating the shit out of my 4-wheeler.
True. Yeah. I think there's some more. I mean, you do you are, as much as you're trapped by it, Steve, you do have some freedom with it as far as not having a manager up your ass and stuff and holding yourself accountable. And
100%.
I don't know, just the knowledge you didn't even want that you've gained, because it is impressive, the encyclopedia that you are when it comes
and it's
to
also not, it's also not fun when I go to the bar across the street to have something to eat. And every waitress and asshole bartender's like, hey, since I've sent my car when I get in, I'm like, dog, call Monday through Friday.
bro.
Please don't fucking ask me this right now.
Bro.
It's Friday night at 12:30. I've had 10 drinks, and you want to hear my opinion about a car right now? All right,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm like, buy a Ferrari. What are you doing?
I mean,
It was the
yeah.
Yeah, you ain't gonna like it.
No, unless you're a big booty Latina, don't even bother. But
Then I'll give you free advice forever.
forever. So go ahead, Justin. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say there was the other option of Steve working in an office if he wasn't gonna work on his own.
Yeah, that's
And
not
then
Guidance,
you know.
guidance counselor.
Oh, my
maybe
God.
like an
HR
HR. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. All
Standards
What's
and
your
practices.
fucking problem? You got a mental health day? I'll give you a fucking mental health day. I can't. You guys both play Red Dead too?
Yes,
I don't play Red Dead now.
I have. I'm not. I didn't get super into it, but I have played it.
Oh, it's so good. I'm playing it again for the second time, and I'm at a point where I don't want to go any further because I don't have the heart for it. You know.
You know it's gonna. You know it's
I know it
coming.
happens, and I don't
Yeah.
want to do it again.
One of
Yeah.
my best friends and former guest of the pod got to do a voiceover for the DLC. on Red Dead
nice.
2.
said that.
And he was super into it before he got the job. He was like, I was talking to his wife. He's like, I walk in and I'm like, you playing a video game? He's like, yeah. She's like, you're just wearing a bear skin playing poker. And she's like, I just watched him for like 45 minutes just playing poker on a video game, being like,
I play blackjack a lot.
but like, are you making any actual money? He was like, no. She's like, well, you can go online and play poker and make actual money. He's like, yeah, but then I can't.
No,
I
have a
can't wear
problem.
this bear that I murdered. You know,
I play in the
trophy.
GTA online casino a lot too because I can't
The
gamble in
fuck
real
is
life.
the GTA?
They
Grand
got a
Theft Auto?
casino. They got
Auto.
roulette. They got poker.
Wait. Grand Theft
Blackjack.
Auto has a casino?
Yeah. You
Oh,
go-
dude,
that's-
they got a
Stop it.
whole world.
Wait. So I can play Grand Theft Auto and actually really gamble
Dude,
for real money?
you can get a hooker
Is that what you're
and
telling me?
banger.
No,
you can
not
get a
really.
hooker and banger.
Oh, you're talking
Video
about this
game
fake
Auto.
nonsense. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were saying like they made a new thing where because I don't.
They're
know,
not far
there's, like-
away, dude.
How do they not
I mean,
do that for a game yet?
next-
Dude,
I'll buy
metaverse,
any
brother.
video game.
Metaverse.
Yeah,
I'll buy
it's a
any
matter of
video
time.
game.
TU, the
Only a
next
matter of
generation
time.
consoles will have sponsorships from gambling websites and all
Where
that
I
kind
can
of stuff.
gamble in
Yeah,
the video
Bern, you're
game.
right.
That shit
I
would
think
be
I'm
that's
sure.
lit.
Oh, dude, the metaverse is gonna have a casino probably if it doesn't already.
Did you hear like there was a case of somebody touching a girl in the metaverse already?
Oh, for
Of course
real?
there was.
It
I'm
was
sure
like
it's
a
the first thing
sexual
that happened.
abuse, John.
Yeah, it was the first thing to happen.
Step
course
was.
Pull out your
Dude.
dick.
Yeah, yeah.
There was a comedian that did that quick bit that said, I didn't see it, but they were talking about it on Rogan's. He said that, like it was one of his buddies that he walked by and like started fucking a squirrel, and then he just grabbed something else and started fucking that. 'Cause he's like, it's the metaverse. You do whatever you want. They were like, oh, no.
The first man booted on the metaverse and the screen pops up and was just like horny singles in your area.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Porn's undefeated, yo.
Oh, dude, porn and the war on drugs.
Porn and
is
drugs, yeah.
yeah, they're both dominating. Yeah, for sure.
But there was
So,
never a war on porn.
I mean, the church
Larry
doesn't
Flint.
love it.
Larry
The church
Flint.
doesn't love it.
Yeah, I was gonna say 60s and 70s, the
Listen.
Larry Flint hustler stuff. I mean, they
I
were
hear
gonna
you.
win. It
It
was
It
always
used
gonna
to
win.
be. It used to be
Right.
illegal.
I hear you. So here's the thing. When I say war, they came and arrested you with guns to your face for drugs. It
Sure.
wasn't really doing that with porn.
Yeah.
Porn involves an automatic to your face.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Pablo
It's
got
true.
that.
Yeah. All right. So let's
Larry
keep moving
didn't.
then. So Lyn Dub, what'd you think of the Rachael Sausage Ocelus episode?
I always like and find very interesting people who live in multiple places and especially like different states and shit.
Mhm.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Find that very interesting.
Yeah. Plus,
I also
you
like
know,
sausage. Find her
yeah.
hilarious.
yeah, you know her on a personal level. You were on the show, but yeah, I thought she is funny. Like Rachael is funny. You know
Her and
what
my
I mean?
brother, they're good friends. So yeah, I've seen her 1,000 times, and she's one of those, some females are funny.
Yeah, and she can give it back to you.
Yo!
She can give it fucking back.
You got a couple. There's a couple
Yeah.
out there.
Even a
Dub
garbage
with the
can gets a
sexist
steak,
aggressive
brother.
comment.
Yeah, no, she can give it back. Like, you know, if
Wait.
you start talking
Yeah.
shit, she'll give it right the fuck back.
Wait, everybody points out when I'm a fucking degenerate. This guy makes a clearly sexist comment and not a fucking word from any of you assholes.
Well,
now, if that was me, everyone would be like, Steve, chill.
Steve, it's not.
No, Steve, no one says Steve, chill.
In my defense, I've never tried to stop you because I know there's no point.
That's very true to all you. You're right. How dare I? Fuck you, J-Dub.
Yeah, also, did you see the twinkle in his eye when he said it? You know, sometimes it's not what you say; it's how you say it. It's the
right.
method of delivery.
Also, we all agree with
I'm
that
a puff boy. I can say whatever I want.
Yeah. And a Godfather Part 1 boy.
Oh, that's a smart guy.
We introduced a new segment on the recording last night. It's the.
Did you do it? Did you do that question as the first question?
We did that question, which
and how?
He answered incorrectly, but we came up with something.
Yeah, he came with the first
one. Yeah.
But the way
everyone's gonna say the first one.
Maddie, I'm with you.
I'm
a 2 guy.
We came up with something incredible.
He's a Giants fan.
It came up with something incredible off of it though, and just shout out Gravy Tits. You'll know it when you hear it. Shout out Gravy Tits.
Sounds fun.
Okay.
Oh, it's incredible. So either way, let's keep moving. Benoit Pahoud Casse, what do you think of the Sausage Ocelus episode?
I thought it was funny, man. I expected her to be funny. I got to be part of that first the Lyn Dub Roundtable 3 that you did where she was on.
Yeah.
And she really doesn't give a shit. She's super honest, which is always what you're looking for in a guest. Like she'll really just be like, oh no, I was doing this right there. I was really impressed with her work history. Like she's done a lot of cool stuff. And I didn't I wanted to like yell through the thing of being like, you can still start a gallery. You can still do an installation. You can still do something cool. She's like, oh, that part of my life's over. I'm like, as a guy who's gonna be 40 in 2 weeks, I'm like, you shut your mouth, you stupid kid.
Boy, you tell her,
like, you got plenty of time. If that's something you still want to do, and if she has a great gig now that's paying her bills, I would say, if you're listening, Sausage, start that little side hustle. It doesn't have to be a big gallery. It doesn't have to be a big room. But I think you should continue to follow that because I think she's sounded really passionate about that. And she's good with people. So that's the other big part too, is you got to be able to find someone who's going to let you hang your shit in their bar or in their office or in their gallery. And I don't think that's going to be a big problem for her. She's pretty charismatic.
Yeah, she gets over for sure. Yeah. And there's
a lot of bars that hang pictures and stuff at the booths,
for sure.
And then you can buy them right there in the bar.
And she was pretty honest about her personal life, like talking about her ex-boyfriend and the best friend and all that. It was like, yo, Chico, Scott Hall. Nice. So very good. Yep, I would agree. Strong stem. What were your thoughts on the Rachael Sausage Ocelus episode?
Oh, again, I don't know Rachael really well, like Liam or anybody, but she was really good friends with one of my really good friends' little sisters. So I used to see them as young girls. They were much younger than me. So like, they were just always like little kids to me.
Yeah.
Then as I got older, you don't really see them so much because we grew up, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Then I hear the episode and I'm like, I kind of want to fuck her now. Wait, did I say that?
Do you want me to edit that?
I don't give a fuck. I'm joking. But no, she's a cool chick. There's very few chicks that, not very few chicks. There's even less than that. I'm not, cut that. Very few girls get it. You know what I mean? Very few girls get it. And Rachael gets it, which is cool. Like she rolls with punches. She doesn't get like offended by stuff. She understands that there's real things in life she can move with, and she's a good person. So it was cool for me to see. And this like same thing Liam said. To me, I remember Liam's little sister, Crustalopolis, her, a couple other girls, they were always over at Chuck's house. So I always seen them around. But like, to me, again, they're like fucking, I don't know, 8 years younger than me or some shit. So they were like little kids to me. Yeah. And now to see like she's doing well in life and everything else is cool. It's cool. Good to see North Wales succeed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
And speaking of sleeping with her, I know someone that did date her and is now gay. So just be mindful.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh.
So
heavy price to pay.
Okay, so let's keep it moving. So like we said, available now on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Work Perspectives Podcast. We have the Rachael Sausage Ocelus episode. I suggest checking out. It's really, really good. But yeah, so let's keep it moving then. Next week on the show, fingers crossed, we might air the Brent Harris episode. We might not. Still on the table. Or we might be airing the Brad Richardson episode. Shout out the Ginger
Young
Coxman.
Bradley.
Young Breezy.
Young.
Yeah.
Lee.
Yeah. So we might air that. But yeah, if anyone wants to interact with us on Twitter at Working P Pod, let us know what you would prefer, the Brent Harris episode or the Ginger Coxman himself. So let's keep it on moving on
Yeah, and
down
let's
the road.
keep it on moving. The fucking Ginger Jesus thing, fuck you, Wentz, and your bullshit DC commies. You can suck my dick, buddy. I can't wait for you to hear Big Dick Nick Chance 2 times a year. Sorry to like jump in.
Yeah. Hey, no,
fucking Ginger Jesus.
Yeah. It's a legit.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bern.
Huzzah!
We're all on the same page here.
Hell yeah.
So let's keep it moving. The reason I look so damn good tonight, we're paying tribute to one of
Because
the
we're allowed
best.
to take a shower.
Yep, I mean, fuck, you son of a bitch, you son of a bitch. I'm allowed to shower 3 times a week.
You get 3 minutes, boy.
Yeah, just kidding. I'm allowed to shower whenever I decide to. All right, but let's keep moving. So, like I said, this week we lost one of the great ones, the bad boy, Ramon, aka Scott Hall. This guy, what a legendary career. I mean, he's wrestled Austin at Mania. He wrestled Shawn Michaels in one of the best, maybe the best ladder matches ever. He was an Intercontinental Champion. He was a tag team champion in WCW. He was original founding member of the NWO. He changed wrestling forever. He was probably the best with a toothpick. What's that?
Did he ever have the actual belt, the championship belt?
No,
and
he
never
never
heavyweight
needed it, and he never fucking needed
Sure
it.
didn't. Didn't.
That's how you know you're over, when you don't need the belt to be over. He was fucking over. He had the IC title, he had, and then he had 2 incredible. And dude, to me, I'd rather have the IC title, the Intercontinental Championship. That's the working man's title, brother.
It's the Benoit belt.
Dude,
he had the tag belt too, right?
Yeah. Him and Nash were tag champs in WCW, the Outsiders. Yeah.
Yep.
But dude, when
him and Nash is unfair. That's 2 of the biggest motherfuckers. Like, it's unfucking fair.
Dude, that in real life. Yeah.
Oh my god,
dude.
Them 2 at a bar.
Dude, that if you see Scott Hall next to Kevin Nash, Scott Hall kind of looks
Nash is so big. I know.
Yes, Kevin Nash was 7'1". You know what I mean? Like, he was a big motherfucker.
Yeah, and a thick boy. Too.
Oh,
thick,
and he
thick
was.
Boy.
Woo! Yeah, dude. When they show, I still remember seeing him. I don't know if anyone has an incredible Scott Hall moment.
What do you think his stats were? What do you think he was like? 6'4", probably like.
I think he was 6'6", maybe.
Was he that tall?
Yeah, when I Wikipedia him.
Yeah.
So he had to be like 270. Easy.
Yeah. And like fucking
pretty solid chest hair, dude. Yeah, a solid dude with the perfect chest hair.
You should see. He was he was billed as 6'7". He was 6'7".
6'7", 280. Yeah,
they always add that intro too.
Yeah, so
the fucking program.
It's probably like 6'6" and a half, 265, 270. That's still a mountain of a human being, dude.
We're looking at him, so we're seeing him as Razor and as Scott Hall, and he was always in good shape and strong. But I saw pictures of him when he was in on the come up and when it was still in the territory days. And he was like a yoke dude on the gas, fucking yoked out of his mind, Magnum PI. He was massive, huge dude, but fucking awesome. And he went to Vince McMahon. Steve, you'll like this. He went to Vince McMahon saying, Vince, have you ever seen the movie fucking Scarface? Right? He asked
Here comes my character.
Exactly. He asked him if he ever seen Scarface, and Vince was like, well, no, I haven't. And he was like, well, he does this shtick, and he hit him with the fucking gimmick, and that was when Razor Ramon was born. Like, dude,
and then I saw
Razor Ramon would be over as fuck.
A hit. But here's the biggest part.
Absolutely.
So Andrew Schultz, you guys all know, right? Good comedian, right?
Yeah.
Andrew was talking about this, and he made the best point I've ever heard. He went, When people found out that Razor Ramon was Scott Hall and he was a white dude, all the Hispanics went, we don't give a fuck. We fuck with Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
He's one of ours. We fuck with Razor Ramon.
Yo.
That's when you know you nailed it. The culture was like, I don't care what he is. He's us. That's us. I love him.
Dude, he also came up with Sting's crow gimmick, right? Like young Sting was like, he was like bold colors and face paint.
Flat top.
Yeah. Blonde hair and flat top. But Scott Hall says, like, you ever seen the movie The Crow? And that's where Sting came up with the black gimmick and the white face paint. That was like the most over gimmick of all time. So and dude, the NWO with him and Nash and Hogan.
Then they wait, him and Nash, and then they got Hogan to come in, which was the biggest move ever. When Hogan went there, I was still into it because I was 12. I was still super into it. Yeah. But that was a move.
Dude, that if you haven't seen it, Bash at the Beach 90s.
Did Randy Savage take Queen Elizabeth at some point?
So we'll get into that in a second. I'll explain it to you.
It was fucking Hulk spin.
Queen Elizabeth.
No, it wasn't. It was no. Miss Elizabeth was married to Randy Savage, right? But then they were in like a bad point in their relationship. And Hulk and Hulk's wife was really good friends with her, and she then started to hook up with Lex Luger. Right.
So Hulk was never part of this fucking
torture.
He knew and didn't tell Randy.
I fucked that all up. Jesus Christ.
It's all right. But either way,
he still fucked his best friend over though.
He did. He didn't tell him. Yeah. They apparently there was a lot of heat between them, which means they didn't like each other. But either way, Hogan hits the leg drop on Savage and joins the
worst finishing move ever, but keep going.
Yeah, for sure.
The best wrestler ever with the shittiest, gayest move on the planet.
That just shows
the first move ever invented.
The leg drop? Get your big ass leg the fuck off of me. I'm out of here.
But dude, that just shows how good he was at like getting people to like him, that he could have that finisher and people are like, oh, what?
It's like the people's elbow. Like somehow they always lay there for 14 seconds.
Yeah. And
he could just pin them at any second, but he does this whole dance.
Yeah. I thought one time of I was thinking of like a story, like a movie, and it was like a bunch of kids with superpowers, and one of the say this kid met a genie and you can get a superpower out of it, and his superpower,
wasn't that a movie?
I don't know. But the superpower was the one he chose is that the stunner actually worked. Right. So
stunner will work.
If you hit someone with the stunner, it actually fucked them up.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So that is a superpower would be incredible.
Let me put your Adam's apple right on my shoulder and see how that goes. Let me know how.
Dude,
like the way The Rock would do it. They got to flop like
like a fish out of water.
Do you know
The
why
Rock would flip? The Rock just to sell it. Like make it look good.
He said Hogan or Stone Cold said that whoever sold it the best he would buy them a case of beer. So The Rock always went over the top selling the fucking stunner. Which
and nothing was better.
Hopefully he was good beer because The Rock sold the shit
out of it. Hell yeah. But nothing was. It was the antics around the stunner that was great. Not the actual move. After he does it, and he kind of gets up with three legs. He three legs it a little bit because he almost falls down. And then he's backing up, almost falling down, telling you to go fuck yourself.
Best thing.
The best character ever.
After covering everyone around him with 3.5 cans of Bud Heavy. Just cracking them.
They called him Steve Weisers. But either way, so Razor Ramon has been part of some incredible moments. And he was an incredible performer and just a legend.
Part of all our childhoods.
Yeah.
Part of all our childhoods.
Dude, I even remember seeing an episode of Jerry Springer where he came on for there was these kids that were
doing on Springer.
There was these two kids.
Make sure we find the link to that.
No, dude.
I need to see this.
There's two kids. Hell yeah. Two kids were in the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Right.
Oh, fantastic.
One of the kids' dream was to meet, I think it was Naughty by Nature or something.
Nobody cares. Right? The other one was Razor.
And the other one, it was
kid fucks.
Well, the way they built it, it was two
May
kids.
he rest in peace.
It was
Yeah,
there was-
seriously.
the way they
my
the way
God.
they got it over is there was two kids. One was a black girl and the other one was a white boy, right? And they were like, these kids met when they were sick, in the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and they
Right.
become good friends. And one likes rap music and one likes professional wrestling. So the one they got her was like, dude, who sang God damn it, I'm blanking on the song. Fucking A. Peck It Up, Peck It. No, it's not that.
That's House of Pain. No,
yeah, not House
Naughty
of
by
Pain.
Nature was.
No, it was. God damn it! It was in,
OPP.
OPP.
I think maybe it was that. It was the one. It was
Naughty
in
by
Mighty
Nature.
Ducks too. God damn it! I'm thinking of the song.
KRS one.
No, whatever.
Whatever. When
Tag
those when
team.
those when those
Tag
rappers
team. Whoop,
stepped on
there
the
it is.
scene.
That's what
Whoop!
it's
There
all
it is.
about.
Whoop! There it
It's
is.
tag. The name of the group
They're
is
the worst.
Tag
It's
Team.
Tag
I
team.
think
Yeah, they're
it
back.
might
They're
have-
back again.
It might have been them
Yeah.
or Naughty by Nature. Either one. So a rap duo comes out. They start freaking out, and then out of nowhere,
Back
the
again.
bad guy shows up in ring attire, comes
Oh,
out
yeah.
in the Speedo and the vest and the boots with the IC title, and this kid's day is made. Day is made.
And the rappers' days are made. 'Cause
Everybody.
Tag team was like, oh shit, Scarface is here. You're like, nah, it's Razor Ramon. It's different. It's like, Scarface is here. You're like, whatever. Yeah, Scarface
Yeah.
is fucking
And
here.
he was like, the kid was like, blown away. Razor was there, dude. And Razor Ramon's been in like a 5-star match, which is incredible.
What's that
Imagine getting into your fucking Speedo in your car, 9 beers deep, throwing the IC title over your shoulder and walking into a children's hospital.
9 beers deep? Why you trying to
Dude,
make
it
look
wasn't even a
soft?
children's
Well, it was only-
hospital.
Nine.
It was on
only-
the
it was
Jerry
only-
Springer show.
It was only 10:45 in the morning, so he was only he
Yeah,
was just
yeah,
getting
yeah.
started.
Yeah.
By the time he got on the stage,
Probably
he
had a
had
couple
30
somas.
beers in him, and then
Yeah.
all the
Fistful of
pills.
pills.
All
Fistful
the
of
pills.
somas.
Yeah.
I was trying to
Dude,
keep it light.
they've talked. They love like their whole gimmick. They've talked about publicly. They love somas. Somas
Yeah.
all fucking day long.
What was
I've never.
Soma was a muscle relaxer or a pain
Yeah,
killer?
it's a muscle.
Yeah.
It's like the
Muscle
strongest
relaxer.
muscle relaxer ever.
Yeah.
John
Yeah.
makes you go to sped level.
Dude, they said
Yeah.
it would knock you out and then wake you back up, and then you're in like fucking la la land.
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I've only done Soma one time, and
Really?
I was fucking
Yeah.
rocked, dude. I
Really?
was fucking rocked.
Wow.
Yes.
Felt
It's
like
as
you won the
strong.
IC
It's
title.
as strong as anything out there. for
Did you
sure.
take a whole gimmick too, or did you?
I took
split
a
it?
couple of them. No, I didn't.
All right.
Yeah, a whole gimmick. He took a couple of them. We from North Wales.
I'm
What you
just
talking
saying.
about?
I'm just saying.
And I
They
was
threw back a
fucking
couple of
rocked,
those.
Yeah.
dude.
In
Yeah.
the butt.
Yeah.
Ha!
Yeah.
He
It was
pooped.
a suppository. No big deal.
It's
No,
been
but
moved.
yeah,
Never
Dude.
moved. Never
They-
have. Never will.
dude.
It's a thing, though. It's a thing. It's a real thing. People
We have
really
a
do
buddy
it.
that does it. We have a buddy that's done
What
it a couple
the fuck?
times.
I
roast
know.
him
We
Come
fuck
on.
with them all the time.
We
It
roast
can't be
him on-
that much better than any other form of ingesting. Like I don't.
No way.
Oh,
Dog,
Yeah,
our buddy-
nothing's worth it.
our-
Nothing's worth it.
no.
Our buddy convinced us that our other buddy, there was 2 guys, one's no longer here, but 2 guys. And the first guy did it with a pen cap and told him how fucked up he was. So the other asshole did it too. And I'm like, dog, I don't understand why you have to shove it in your asshole. That makes
Yeah.
no fucking sense to me.
Also,
Yeah.
like different
No-
pen cap, right?
yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, I hope. I
Like,
fucking
oh, my
hope.
butthole high.
We'll never know.
and then my man, and then the one kid who I'm not gonna name explains to me the series of what happens, and he's like, "Dog, it's just like a mouth. Like the second you put the pill there, it just swallows it."
No. Ugh.
I'm about to throw up. I go, "Stop!" And like I'm also laughing 'cause I'm an asshole, and I'm like, "Stop! Don't tell me this anymore." He's like, "I swear to God, it's not like you gotta shove it up there. The second it goes into your butthole, it just swallows it. It
Just
sucks
takes
it up."
it away.
And I'm like, "Dog, that's an exit. There's no way it just eats it." He's like, "It's like a fucking anteater. I swear to God."
Bro. No
All right,
butthole.
come on,
fucking
man.
way.
That sounds terrible.
No.
You got the anteater butthole.
Yeah, not a chance, baby.
Got
Not
a very
a-
accepting butthole.
They
Yeah.
call that's a prolapse, I believe. Term for it.
It's a prolapse.
But
you can deposit bills into.
yeah.
You gotta like rub it on your knee to make sure it's nice and straight, flat.
Yo, have you ever seen they
The
call
money or
them,
the butthole.
they call them shoot interviews when they tell like the stories of like, like the backstage stuff. And they
Hell
told
yeah.
this story about Shawn Michaels taking somas, right? So they take a bunch of somas, and it was like Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall. And they were going to a diner, and Shawn Michaels was so fucking whacked, right? That he like passes out at the diner. And the diner, they go to this diner, and like they just pop the somas, about to go in. They walk in, the whole diner's full of cops. All cops in the diner. They walk in, and like he's like, Scott, like Triple H never did anything, right? He's always never done anything. He's always been straight edge, right? So he was driving, and he was like taken care of. Scott Hall was manageable. Kevin Nash was like okay, but Shawn Michaels, they said, was like legit like done. And he had to fake a seizure, and they called the ambulance and had to take him out in front of the cops so they didn't get fucking booked. He had to fake a fucking seizure. Yeah,
it's like 1,100. That's a half a ton of a problem walking in one car. Like half a ton of humans get out, and their balance isn't quite great.
While they're scared of the cops are looking over going, I pray to God.
Please
don't get out of hand.
Please don't make us do something. Please don't make us intervene here.
Because all they're thinking, they're thinking like, look, we're going to go right to our guns, guys. You're too fucking.
We got a real long fuse for this one, guys. Please don't make us do it.
Yeah. Dude, and Shawn Michaels was legit the biggest like trouble, like shit starter. Like there's dude, there's a story.
Makes me like him more.
There's a story. So God, it was before like a major pay-per-view in the 90s where they were in like New York, like upstate New York or something. They go out to a bar, like the whole, like, dude, it's like British Bulldog. And
wait, who was his partner? Marty Jannetty, right? With the Rockers?
Yeah, the Rockers.
Dude, they had legendary party stories too, but this is after.
Because Marty Jannetty was wild, right?
Dude, Jannetty got kicked out like in the early 90s.
I remember
like
Jannetty's story.
Crazy drug stories.
Yes.
But either way,
I have a personal Marty Jannetty story.
Well, all right, so let me finish this. We'll get to you.
Yeah, finish this.
So Shawn Michaels, they're at a bar in upstate New York, and Shawn Michaels,
WWF years.
Yes, dude, and this is like just before the Attitude Era, right? You know, like the Bret Hart guys, maybe are still there or whatever. It's like around that time, but either way, it's before a major pay-per-view, right? And Shawn Michaels is like doing, you know, he's at the bar and he's like hitting on chicks and hooking up with chicks and like all these girls.
Good looking feller too.
Good looking fella.
Fucking everybody.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he got with. If you know who Sonny is from WWE.
Yeah, I remember.
Sonny.
I was still involved a little bit.
Didn't he bang the British Bulldog's wife while he was still married? It was somebody that he was supposed to be friends with. They all knew about it. But like nobody would tell him. Yeah, the guy's
name, I think it was like Chris Candido was the name of the wrestler, and Sonny was living with Chris Candido and was banging Shawn Michaels. Yeah, and everybody knew about it, and nobody people were even saying he's like, no, it's not true. It's not true. She wouldn't do that to me. Legit, like Scott Hall and Kevin Nash are watching a janitor's closet while he's inside banging her and making sure no one walks in on them. You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of shit. Apparently she said too, his big thing was he would bang her from behind while she's looking in the mirror, putting on lipstick. That was what
it's weird, but I fucks with it. It's weird, but I'll fucks with it.
Who hasn't done weirder, right?
Whatever.
I don't know. All I can say is I'll give it a whirl. Sonny, give it a call, give it a whirl, and maybe it works, you know.
But either way,
I don't judge.
So 100%. It's like the 1, 2, 3 kid, aka X-Pac, and and British Bulldog, and like one other guy, and Shawn Michaels. And they're at this bar in upstate New York, and it's like a military bar, Marine Corps bar, right? And he starts like, Shawn is like an ultimate shit talker. He was like such like a cocky jerk. He's on all these things. He's whacking down beers. He's talking all this shit, right?
Sounds awesome.
Oh yeah,
I know. I would have loved to party with you.
Fucking awesome.
Same, dude. So either way, something happens. They're leaving. British Bulldog isn't like, they had like, it's like
all these bulls are yoked.
It's like a tiny car, right? And in the like,
all traps everywhere. So many traps.
But there's like the car is like tiny. It's one of those ones where you have to move the seat to get into the back. It's only a 2-door,
not good for
but a
giant monsters.
No, it's not. So British Bulldog is apparently in the back of this 2-seater, and
so big.
X-Pac's there, right? And like X-Pac's like passed out on drugs because he did more
Hell
drugs.
yeah.
He was on like Shawn Michaels level doing
He
drugs.
sucked China's like
Yeah,
vagina.
he was sleeping
dick,
with
so-
China. You guys do
Yeah.
a lot of drugs.
Well, that was
He
after
sucked
Triple
China's
H.
vagina dick.
Dude, that
Oh
was
my
after
God,
Triple
dude.
H had banged her and was living with her and engaged
Stop.
to her.
Keep moving on. I'm gonna throw.
So
up.
either
Moving
way,
on.
Shawn
Yeah, let's get
Michaels
out of
is
that.
going out to the fucking car and gets jumped by 9 Marines and got the
While
fucking
The other two were all fucked up in the
Well,
car.
in the car. Davey Boy Smith, British Bulldog's trying to get out of the car and he can't because X-Pac's like passed out in his way and it's in the
Fucking
back. And
X-Pac.
he's trying to get out. Eventually he gets out, but by that time the damage has been done. And Shawn, his face
Shit
is
beat out
all
of him.
fucked up. He got sent to the hospital and got the
Yeah,
shit
Doug,
kicked out of
you
him.
might be yoked, but you do fake wrestling. I'm gonna punch the shit out of you.
Yeah, and also you're
Not sure
whacked
he'd
out of
probably
your
beat the shit out of
mind.
me.
But
Yeah, he
fucking-
can't even
he's
stand
whacked
up.
on the shit. He probably couldn't even stand up.
Let's not
So,
forget 9 people as well. Like that sweet
Yeah,
chin music might catch
yeah,
someone
yeah.
off guard, but it's not catching 9 guys off guard.
Kid
for
Chris
sure.
was on in Philadelphia, and at the time
Yeah.
he was on in upstate New York. When that happened, he called. He knew the wrestlers were staying at that hotel, so he called there and was like, "Hey, Shawn there," and he got the manager, whatever, to give the phone to Shawn. He talked to Shawn that night, and he's hammered. He's like, "Hey, it's Chris. Who you riding with to get to whatever the next event was?" He's like, "Who is this?" He's like, "It's Chris. Who are you riding with?" And I forget the name he says. It's one of the guy's real names, and he's like, "No, I'm riding with Are you coming here? Are you coming?" Like he's just
Both so fucked up.
blacked out, hammered. And it happened to be the audio from that night. He ends up later that
Oh,
night getting the
shit.
shit beat out of him.
That was before
I only
he went
know
to the
that
bar.
story from the Kid
Yeah.
Chris show. But
That's
Wow.
wild.
Nice.
Crazy,
Bern,
isn't
so what is?
Yeah, what you got
crazy.
for Janetti?
All right,
Yeah.
so listen,
I just before you say this, I like Janetti more than I did him. Like when the Rockers were in, I kind of shied away from Shawn Michaels because he was Mr. Flat. I liked the fucking
was more
hardworking. Yes,
Yeah.
I liked Marty Jannetty. I fucked with him.
So I
Yeah.
had a bunch of friends, just worked out like a couple guys I was good friends with, and then I knew a brother of this. Anyway, there was a bachelor party, right? I wasn't at the bachelor party. But
Yes.
I have this on authority from like 8 different people that I trust. And
Hell yeah.
the dude who was getting married is probably like 2006, 2007, maybe 2008, late 2010s. This guy's getting married. They go to a casino. They go to Atlantic City. And for $400, Marty Jannetty would come to your bachelor party. So
I'd pay it in a second.
they did. And they
Yeah.
did. It was a big surprise. And Marty
Worth
Jannetty,
every
like,
fucking penny.
Marty
I'll
Jannetty meets
pay
him
it
at the
right
casino.
now. $400.
Right. He's up in the suite. They're hanging out.
Hell
They're
yeah.
drinking. He's telling wrestling stories. Right.
Hell yeah.
It's a great
Yeah.
night. Okay. Go to like 2 days later, where now no one is in the suite. They're hiding in the other rooms because Marty Jannetty is not going home. Like Marty Jannetty showed up for $400, but Marty Jannetty has now been haunting these guys for their entire bachelor party. Like every time we go down there, he's just there. He's like, "Hey, what are we doing, fellas?" He's like, this wasn't like a weekend engagement. Like we had a lot of fun." And he's getting more and more fucked up and more angry because he feels like people are ditching him, which they legit are. So they had this huge suite that like most dudes were staying in, and they had like one little other room or 1 or 2 other rooms, like a different floor that like the overflow dudes were going to stay in. But they were, the plan was to party in the suite. And he's like, by the end of it, we were just hiding like 12 guys in this little tiny room around 2 twin beds and just listening to Marty Jannetty just storm the hallways, like looking for us. And the best part about it was the one dude goes down. It's like 4:30 on Sunday morning. They had lost him for like 7 or 8 hours. And he walks downstairs. He sees Marty Jannetty throwing the dice from the craps table across the room in the casino.
Yes.
And it's just immediate security. And I was like, that's the greatest 400. I mean, I know you guys felt like you had to hide all weekend after that initial couple hours, but he was just like, who's got the coke? And like, he just wanted to party harder.
Yeah.
And, it was like a 3-day bachelor party in AC. Like there were dudes who were down to party, but not for 72 straight, you know?
Yeah.
You didn't know you would get Jannetty for $400 for the whole weekend.
They thought they had him Friday night.
Yeah.
By Sunday morning brunch, they're like, has anyone seen him? Like he's around here somewhere. He's probably
We're
sleeping
gonna
in the
have to
suite by
switch
himself.
hotels, guys.
Dudes,
Yeah.
just across the casino.
Yeah. The whole time.
Guys, buy
I'm
me
looking
dinner.
all over for you.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Across the casino. Do you have coke?
Haunted by Marty Jannetty. Seemed like
Yeah.
a great idea at the time. And I argue that now, like 15 years later, the story's worth the $400 and
Yeah.
having to hide all
Agreed.
weekend.
Agreed.
Oh
But,
my God. Yeah.
Shout out, Marty
yeah,
Jannetty.
Marty Jannetty.
Fan of the show, listen to the show. He's incredible.
That's what I got.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Yeah. Dude, maybe $400. Maybe he'll be a guest on the show. Then
I can't imagine his price has increased since then.
Yeah. So do you know who?
I don't know what those Yelp reviews look like, but they can't be great.
Tom brought up an idea to me, and maybe I'll shoot it off you guys. He was like, dude, you know what you should do? You should reach out to actors from like when we were kids that we haven't seen in a while. And one of them he said was Yeah from The Sandlot, right? And I was like, not a bad shout. And then I thought, I was like, you know who I'd love to have on the show? Do you remember Dean Portman from Mighty Ducks 2 and Mighty Ducks 3? Yeah. Like the other Bash brother.
Dean Portman and what was the other one?
That was like
Bolton Reed.
Bolton Reed.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah.
Why wasn't he in the second one?
He was in the second one.
Oh, I thought you said 1 and 3.
No, 2 and 3. He debuted in 2
and 3.
And
the other Bash brother. Okay.
Yeah.
That's his name?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jado, I never realized until recently that Fulton Reed was Foggy on the Daredevil show.
Yeah.
It took me forever to put that together.
Oh, also, Liam, this is something we have to talk to you about as well. I guess Justin and Bern, you're already in, and Chip Panico, fan of the show, listener of the show, and we recorded with him recently. But he, I guess there needs to be a comic book show that we have to do now.
That would be cool.
I'm just saying.
Shout out.
Steve's gonna host it.
Steve's gonna host.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna myself right in the face. But what I will say is shout out Chip for I actually went through Lansdale to go to the Pretzel Factory before the shop, blah blah blah. And I seen his shop.
AAA Catering.
I seen it. Yep, and I seen the Chef Chipper sign, and he was saying he finally got a kid from Lansdale to like get a spot on the main strip in like it's cool to see. So shout out Chip. I saw the whole with the whole thing up there.
Did you see the mural?
Oh,
see the mural?
Dude,
I didn't go inside.
I'll put a picture of it up on the I'll put a picture of it up now on the video portion of this. But
how much you want to bet Steve figures out how to do a background by tomorrow?
No, dude, it's pretty fucking great. I mean, we actually used the murals last night as the backgrounds for us during the show. That's like how fucking cool it is. It's really like he got it hand done. It's right as you walk in his shop. And like the way he was talking about AAA catering and explaining it was awesome. We'll have a link for it in the description of this episode. But dude, Chip's just a great fucking guy, man. And like the stories he was telling about his dad and him, like the way they would give back to the community and stuff. I was like, this guy's just the fucking best, dude. And he's always, honestly, even coming up, Chip was always a cool guy. You know what I mean?
Agree.
Like, he was always cool to us. The younger.
I known him a long time, and I've seen him. Yeah, and we were the younger guys. That he was always not the guy that was picking on you ever.
Exactly.
He was always nice to you. Yeah.
And
most
he would
of the older guys always pick on you.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know him, but he has a great reputation.
Yeah, Chip was awesome.
Like in this
always, dude. And he was always like, and he would like kind of stick up for you if some older kid was trying to pick on you. He'd be like, cut that shit out. We don't.
Yeah,
do
he's
that.
a good guy.
He was
good
fucking,
guy.
Maddie,
awesome,
I don't know if you want. I don't know if you want to cut this because you don't want to spoil his episode. But Steve, you know what his argument for Godfather, the original over Godfather 2 was?
Oh man, so good.
Going to Sicily because he's a straight dago.
One word, Apollonia, and
that
alone was the difference.
Yeah.
Two great films, but one had Apollonia, and one did not.
Dude, Apollonia's tits.
I still wake up sometimes. I'm like,
those country-fed gravy tits.
Oh, man.
No high fructose corn syrup in those.
No way, baby. Dude, she was like, I mean, we won't
got
get
a little
off on
forearm.
it, but...
Got a little forearm strength from that, bro. You know
oh,
anyway, I wanted to let Steve know that, but you might want to cut that because it's in his episode.
We'll keep it. His episode's not going to air for a fucking month. Who cares? We'll forget it by then. Right? We'll forget it.
I already forgot it. Hey, yo, I forgot about it.
So,
yeah,
like we
forgot
said,
who the guest was last night when we first started talking about it.
Yeah, that's just who.
Yeah, J-Dub.
It was like last night was a good episode. I was like, wait, who the fuck was on last night? I was like,
it all just molds together for you because you're recording 3 days a week now, right? Because you do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right?
Me and the Potato do that silly ass show on Monday. We do the main show on Tuesday, and then we do the pop in on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And plus an episode debuted yesterday too. So Tuesday's a confusing day. That's a lot.
Yeah. It's a lot to keep track of. Trust me. So yeah, like we said, the shout out to Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, total legend. Dude, love everything he's done. If you can check out some of his work, some of his great moments include the WrestleMania 10 ladder match against Shawn Michaels, SummerSlam 94 ladder match against Shawn Michaels. Go ahead.
Just to be sure, I think they said 62, right? Or 63? 62 or 63 was his age.
Oh.
Which I said, of course, is too young, right? And then Liam says exactly what I thought in our group text. I should have thought this. He put double what I thought that man would last. Knowing like
double his life
30,
expectancy.
100%,
Absolutely.
100%.
Well, you've all seen the video of
the rehab with like DDP and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, but the video of him going out to the ring, like where he couldn't even fucking stand.
Yeah, it was like an independent thing. Just Incredible was running it, right?
Yeah.
I saw that one. He still he could barely stand, but he got in the ring and was doing the wolf back. Dude. He was fucking rocked, dude.
Yeah, bro, that shit like hit the internet, and people were just like, you watch that. Well, dude, when you watch that, you're like, oh. You know, like you're not laughing. You're just like, dude, man, you were the fucking like.
Well, because it's listen, it hurts to see anybody in that kind of situation. But like, when you see wrestlers or athletes like that, when you're like, you know, these guys are exposed to you as like the peak physical condition. And to see someone like to see that can happen to a body is kind of like something in your brain goes, oh fuck, we are really all gonna die. I guess none of this lasts forever. Like it's.
We were talking about it though. The Rock has to stay big forever. He's committed now. Like Arnold, like really never let it go. Like Arnold still looks like a strong old man. And same with Stallone. But like The Rock is committed for like another fucking 30 years of this.
Who's gonna pick up the torch when The Rock's gone? I don't know. Like we need to get somebody in the farm systems now. Cena, 30 years.
John Cena's behind.
But I don't think Cena's that much younger than The Rock. Right?
Yeah, you're right. He probably only like 10 years or something.
Not even
DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf, good call. DK, we're gonna need you
completely with all you
need you to be a superhero.
You just went Mr. Universe, then The Rock, then I gotta hear about 210 or 230 pound DK Metcalf. Get the fuck out of here.
It's all relative.
There's no more Scott Steiners.
It's all relative. There are no big Papa Punks.
I hear that. But if we went like NFL, how do we not get like Chase Young? That's a different story. The man's 280 pounds shredded. You're talking about a wide receiver? I need another giant human being. I need Francis Ngannou.
Skill players get heavier as they get older. Linemen tend to get lighter as they get older. You know,
I'm picking up bulk. This showed like.
Yeah, go ahead, Justin. Go.
No, like for the Always Sunny, like I don't want to watch Predator with you. All you do is talk about how much mass the movie has in it.
Did you
so much mass in that movie?
Oh yeah,
so much mass. Yeah, the greatest movie ever. That lineup was insane. How dare anybody?
It's incredible.
With those bulls, yo. Oh my god,
dude, it's incredible.
Is that the thickest team of all time?
Oh, dude, for sure. The biceps in that movie.
Total unreal. 7,000 inches.
Yeah.
What was the baby oil budget for that movie?
Oh God.
It had to be top 5 in Hollywood history.
Oh yeah.
Yo, but so Kevin Nash said this thing about the Steiners, Scott Steiner and Rick Steiner. They were attacking.
Real wrestlers.
So this is what he said.
Real wrestlers, the Steiner brothers.
Exactly. So Kevin Nash was in a tag team with this guy. And he's like, why'd they got rid of the guy he was in the tag team with. And they asked Kevin Nash, like, why'd he get rid of him? And he's like, well, he didn't want to drop the belts to the Steiners. And then Kevin Nash said, he's like, bro, if this was real, the Steiners would still be the fucking champs.
Yeah. Real Division I wrestlers, both of them. Like they were no joke.
Dude, and
it was a big school too, right? They were Michigan State guys, right?
Michigan.
Yeah, they went to a real wrestling school too.
Big Papa Pump. Oh my god,
dude, they were
roided out freak I've ever seen.
Yeah, Pump and Buff Bagwell. Such a jam.
Agreed.
Twisted Steel and Sex Appeal.
Well, so I watched wrestling like as a kid, like like Saturday morning, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I was really that into it in middle school and stuff, but I probably got back into it like 7th, 8th grade, and like into high
DX school. And The Rock and
so we're talking like 90
NWO
495
Pootie Tang.
Yeah.
96.
Val
Right, yeah.
Venus, fucking loved Val Venus.
But honestly, I
Malowski.
was way more grabbed by WCW. Like when I
Yeah.
started getting back into it, that's what I started.
Yeah. At the
watching.
time, they were better.
Yep.
And also, they had this 2 sweet Nintendo 64 video games
Yeah.
that
Ooh, yeah.
are almost
That helps.
untouched. And then
It's
at the
fucking
same
yeah.
time, we're talking about Scott Hall. He had a move that you could replicate on someone smaller than you in the right situation
Yes.
with almost 100%
Yes.
efficiency.
Yeah.
And like the figure 4 is cool, but if a real person knows it's coming, you're not getting it off.
It's hard.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's hard.
But I had 2 little brothers, so I had to think about practical moves. Like, yeah, do I want to look cool? Sure. Can I catch him doing it? I mean, my youngest brother, former guest of the show, Pulaski, like,
Yeah.
I was able to really lion tame him. He weighed 46 pounds at the
Yeah.
time. I was
Yeah.
able
Yeah.
to twist him like
Damn.
a little, and I did because I could, because that's what being an older sibling's all about.
Yeah.
Sure is.
Yeah.
But Scott Hall had one that, like, you could do it in a pool, you could do it at a sleepover, you could do it on a
yeah.
couch. Like,
Yeah.
it just helps, man. It helps you connect to those dudes when you're like, oh, I could actually, shit, my biggest friend can do that to my littlest friend
Yeah.
in real life.
Every little brother has gotten the fucking razor's edge
So
at some
not
point.
only have I gotten the razor's edge, I still have PTSD because my brother's a little older than most of, like, he's 40, I don't know, fucking 3 at this point. But when we were little kids, the
Steve,
Boston
that's
Crab,
about the difference between me and my youngest brother that I was just talking about.
we
We're
were
like 5.5
four-
years apart.
we were 5 years apart, me and my brother. So he used to put me in the Boston Crab, would
Oh.
really fucking do it to a point
Oh.
where my heels were touching my head and I'm screaming bloody mercy, and he's in tears laughing because he thinks it's the best moment of his life, and I'm just getting yoked.
Oh,
Fuck the
bro.
Boston Crab. Fuck that.
Dude, so one time Jerry Lawler had hit Bret Hart with a crutch,
Yeah.
right? And Bret Hart remembered it because he was like, he fucking hit me too hard on purpose, right? So
And Jerry
Bret-
was the bull who had like a stroke and like half his fucking face wasn't
no, that
right,
was
right?
Jim. That was Jim Ross.
Oh, yeah,
Jerry,
that's the
Jerry's the
announcer,
king.
okay.
Jerry the
Yes,
King Lawler.
Jerry the
Yeah.
King. Okay,
He's the
okay.
one that beat up Andy Kaufman.
Andy Kaufman.
Yeah,
Slapping
yeah,
Andy
yeah.
Kaufman around.
So either way, Bret Hart took note of, he remembered it, right? So then like a month later, they're doing a thing where he would put the king in the sharpshooter. He put the king in the sharpshooter for real and held him in it for 6 minutes.
That's right.
Dude, they said the king's back was like
It was
just,
all
he
fucking
couldn't even walk. Dude, could you imagine someone putting the real sharpshooter on you for 6 minutes and being like,
Also,
dude, let me the fuck go? Like it's
But
an
also-
adult doing it.
Also, Matt, could you imagine letting someone put you in the
Oh,
sharpshooter? It's
yeah,
part
yeah,
of the
yeah.
script, and then realizing that he wasn't playing by the rules. And you're
Yeah.
like, well, I would have
you
made
know how many-
several different decisions before this had I
Yeah.
known you were going to fucking.
You know how many
Yeah.
you know how many Percocets I need to eat before I go out there tonight? Before you want to do this for 6 minutes?
Oh, bro. Woo. Dude, Jerry the King was a legit tough guy too. Like they have stories because he used to run what was called Memphis Wrestling.
Yeah,
And
he's a
there's-
regional. He's like a regional.
He was a
dude.
territory. He was a huge territory
Yeah.
guy. He was the king of Memphis, right? And there was like stories of him breaking guys' jaws and shit for like trying to like put one over on him and stuff.
He was
like,
a big beefy dude. Like
Yeah.
he was a big dude.
He was a legit tough guy. Legit, he was pretty badass. And he was fucking hilarious. He was great on the
Yeah.
stick.
Tough guy to say. He breaks my jaw. I'm kicking him as hard as I can right in his nutsack like a broad. I'm annihilating your fucking testicles till you can't use your dick no more.
Yeah.
Jerry's in the
fucking me,
onesie.
you big motherfucker.
He used to rock the one shoulder too, right?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
the one.
He's
Just
yeah.
the one.
The
Yeah.
Kong.
And it was
Yeah.
disrespectful because only one man wears that. You disrespectful fuck. Nash, I'll give Nash. Nash is big enough. He gets away a little bit with
No,
it.
Nash would
But
wear
the
it too, but
giant-
he'd always
The
split him
giant
off.
only wears the one joint.
Andre the Giant.
Yes. Only Blue's allowed to wear one John.
One titty
Otherwise,
out.
you
You
get
know-
2 straps.
Did you
2
ever?
straps.
Did you see Andre the Giant's documentary on HBO? It's
Yeah.
fucking
The greatest-
phenomenal.
So good.
And he,
There was a
dude,
thing.
when he was talking about like if you were another big guy like Big John Stud or something like that, he
Yep.
fucking
My favorite.
He worked you. And if he didn't
Oh,
like
yeah.
you, if he didn't like Randy Savage, right? He fucking like Could you
Put
imagine
all his weight on you.
Dude, could you imagine he weighed like 600 pounds or something? Could you imagine laying on your back and him stepping on you and walking over you? He could cave in your fucking sternum. Or him, dude, there was a story of him sitting on fucking whatchamacallit on Savage or Jake the Snake, sitting on his chest with all his weight, farting and like shitting on him. Like,
so speaking of the story that I heard, you guys remember this guy? He was on a series for a little while under Stern, Bubba the Love Sponge, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
You ever heard of Bubba? So like Bubba was into wrestling. He knew, he was really good friends with Hogan. Had the
he was into wrestling, all right.
Yeah. But so Bubba said that like they were talking. They had Hogan on the one time and somebody else. I think it was the Sheik. I forget. But they were talking about stories and they were saying that one of the sad things that people didn't really see about Andre the Giant is the fact that being a giant, this world's not built for a man that big, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, this man was so big he couldn't sit on toilets, right?
Yeah.
He used to have to shit in the tub.
Yeah.
And then they would have to like fish the turd out and shit, right? They were like, you know how depressing that is when you're that
newspaper.
big. You just
Newspaper in his hotel
in the
room.
Tub.
Yeah.
Yes. Into
Dude.
the tub was his bathroom. Like
Imagine
there's no
going
shitty.
Imagine going on an airplane.
600 pounds. Yeah.
Imagine
520
being
pounds.
on an airplane.
Nothing on this planet that's they
In
and then the legendary
1979.
stories. And then the legendary stories of him drinking 60 beers and
Yeah.
2 handles and
Yeah.
still carrying guys to the car and driving
Yeah.
them all home
Yep.
and putting them in their house. Their wives
Oh,
were
yeah.
like, this guy drank a gallon of vodka and 60 beers in front of me and took the entire squad home and
Mhm.
carried each of them to bed. Like the guy was just
Yeah.
a different human.
Oh, bro,
Anybody with a
dude.
peanut?
Dude, he no more rhymes and I mean it. Yeah. But dude, no, they talk about that in the documentary. Like imagine back in the 70s, the normal person was smaller. Him on an airplane, they would he couldn't fit in the bathroom. So what they would have to do is they would put a curtain, so they would hold a curtain up and he would have to piss or shit in a bucket. And then his his handler would take the bucket to the bathroom and like, could you imagine just having like the whole
You're
plane?
a person. You're a human.
You're
Wow.
fucking yeah.
How
Like,
big is his poop, yo?
Hold on.
Like rhinoceros.
Shout out to that handler because you
His
have
name,
I don't want to say the shittiest job because that's
Tim,
too funny.
I
But
think
you
it's
have the
Tim
worst
something.
job on the planet. I got
He was a ref. He was like a
the
WWE
largest turds
I
on
didn't-
earth. I gotta.
I
do I
didn't
do
turn
with
with
that?
Andre the Giant for a year for free just for those stories.
I'd sell
I
them on
dumped
the
out some
internet.
buckets.
ref. Yeah, dude.
Bronze them.
Hogan tells the story of them
I'll
in
buy a
Japan.
giant turd. You're right. You're right, Bern.
In Japan, he couldn't even shit in the tub because like the bathrooms
too
are so
small.
much smaller. Like they had like a single shower, and I think they had like the hole in the ground gimmick for the bathroom, right? And so he put newspaper on the bed, and Hogan walked in on him, shit like standing over the squatting over newspaper,
Wrapping that joint up like a giant ham for fucking Easter.
Dude, yo,
It's sweating through
apparently-
the sports section.
Dude, apparently too, he used
Ew,
to
it's
fucking
so ew.
crush it with the girl, with women. He
Yeah,
would.
they want to see it.
Literally.
yeah.
Dude,
I wanna
they
see
were-
it.
Dude, oh,
Yeah,
definitely-
right?
Someone's
Talk
been
about
crushed.
Gay. I want to see it. What are we doing?
yo, dude,
No,
he's
just for
fucking,
science.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He-
I gotta know.
Science.
dude, he did. Dude, he's dug more tunnels than fucking Charles Bronson in The Great Escape, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like he's fucking done it, right?
His
Like
nickname was Tobacco.
no fuck, motherfucker, could
Digging
do
him
it.
out.
Yo, he was, dude. Yeah, but you're right. Like he had a struggle, like his whole life. Like the world just
sad.
wasn't built for
Sad.
him, man.
Yeah,
Wasn't
so
built.
if
He was
even
super depressed.
Yeah,
even like proportionally, you got to figure, even if he was like average, if you just do like average and then proportion, like his hammers does have to be that fucking big. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Dude,
even if he had
it
a
has
small
to be
dick at that size,
comically,
it'd
yeah.
be
Yeah.
giant.
Yeah.
legit.
Even if he had like the tiniest dick for a guy his size could possibly
still huge.
physically, biologically
yeah, that's
have.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'd still feel bad about it. You know, if I saw it.
If
and
in
like, oh.
any way it fit in his hand, it's gigantic. It's like they show an 8-ounce can in his hand, and it looks like those
Yeah.
mini ones you can get at the
Dude,
grocery
yeah.
store.
It was
in
a
mine.
12. It's a 12-ounce can. It's a 12-ounce can in his
It's like a
hand.
fucking
You know the
airplane
mini
bottle.
jaws they got at the grocery store now?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like in my hand.
Yeah. Incredible.
Oh man.
So yeah, but yeah, if you
And
haven't-
he's the Obey logo. If you didn't know that,
the what?
Obey, the like skate company. If
Okay.
you ever seen their logo, it's Andre the
I
Giant.
thought it was Obi. Are you getting all fucking fancy with the
How
way
do
you
you-
pronounce
how
it?
do you
say
spell it?
Obey.
O-B-E-Y.
O-B-E-Y. It's a skate company.
Oh, I don't
Like
know shit
Obey,
about skating.
you know,
You're right.
But it's if you ever see the logo, it's Andre the
What
Giant's
about the
face.
drink that's
Oh, I see it.
S-O-B-B? How do you
Okay.
say that?
Cool.
You've seen it before. If you look it up, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got you.
Sobe, remember that? Is that what you're talking about?
the
Life
drink.
water or whatever the fuck it used to be?
Shout out
Remember
Sobe, fan of the
Orbits?
show.
Fuck you,
Show. I
Sobe.
remember Orbits. The little things floating around in your shit.
Yeah. So nice. So yeah, like we said, you know, the Andre Giant documentary. Yeah, shout out Scott Hall, Razor Ramon. Will fucking always love you. You're a true legend, dude. Fucking hey yo. So all right, let's keep it moving. We're coming to the top.
Not
of
a
time.
sad thing. Not a sad thing.
No, we honor him.
The greatest life, a bazillion lives over.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You imagine the grade of pussy Razor Ramon saw in his life.
He married the same stripper 2 times, brother. He fucking
Beast.
Did you really?
he loves strip clubs. He
I
loves
love that story.
Back to
And
back.
I love him. And I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
him.
He's got a son too. His name's
That kid
Cody
fucks.
Cody Hall. He's
Shout out
like,
Cody. Hardest dad ever.
I mean, he's been like he hasn't lived up to his dad's legacy, which is tough.
Really? Go figure.
Oh,
How do you
jeez.
fucking be?
Yeah, how do you live up to that?
But
Yeah,
like,
fuck.
but
Is
like,
he not the
Tough act.
Intercontinental champion?
well,
I
no,
know.
For-
Did
but
he
it's
not
tough act to
have a
follow,
fucking
man.
but like,
was he not a tag team champ?
even if he's
Yeah.
not like, obviously he's like, you know, even
He's
if
not
he's
a
not the
champion.
6'7", 280.
even if he's not the best ever, even if he's not like, you know, even if he's
Wait, he
not
wrestles?
like, yeah, and he's
I
not
didn't know that.
like
Okay,
he
okay.
wrestles and like he's got size and the look and stuff, but apparently he just can't put it together for some reason.
Does he look like his pops though?
A little bit, yeah.
So he got a little razor to him. He got like a Jerry curl.
His
You ever
dad,
roll
dude,
that joint?
his dad used to even like
Hands
be
man.
his heater and walk and be his manager and come out with him, and he still couldn't get over. So I don't know. He's
Yeah,
got to
it's
find
not
a
good.
gimmick that works. You know what I mean? So
Razor Ramon Jr. Just say it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Use
I'm
your dad's name.
Ronald,
Fuck it.
Ronald Ramon. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm Clippers Ramon instead of a racer.
Christ.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. You fucking.
Yeah. Fuck you.
So either way, let's keep it moving. Jalen Dub, you got any plans for this weekend, or did you get in anything last weekend? Let me hear about it, baby.
Last weekend, I don't think I did shit. We had that little snow day. My power went out.
Nice.
Which sometimes like it only went out for like an hour and 45 minutes.
Not
so
bad.
like, and like we called Pico and said it'd be on by 11. So like
Nice.
it's a little fun. You put candles
Sure.
on, walked
Yeah.
around like an old man, live, you know, go to the bathroom in the dark.
How much bullshit is candlelight? Right? Like
It does nothing, yo.
it does, dude.
You gotta hold it high.
Movies are such fucking bullshit. Candles legit.
You also don't have a lantern.
Don't
But-
fucking light a motherfucking thing.
Listen, I think I think candles now are worse than candles previously, because if candles back then were as shitty as candles are now for providing light, I don't know how anything gets done. I don't know how any math gets figured out. I don't know how many science
They're
happens.
not writing anything.
I just have to assume that candles back then were way, way better than they are right now. 'Cause otherwise, I don't see how we got here. You know,
Bro.
if they've always been this
hell
shitty.
yeah. Yep.
Well, like I know
But
they
then they
have
have,
like
like-
glass gimmick. But
Yeah, oil lamps or some shit, right?
Yeah.
You know,
But
like-
still,
But
dude,
it had to start with just something small and on fire. You
Yeah.
know, like the,
Yeah.
the
Then they-
oil lamp is an evolution.
yeah.
Yeah.
At some point, just the light of the fire was
Right.
what you had.
Like
Couple
you're
guys
not
find
writing
out
the
mirrors.
Declaration of Independence by candlelight, babes.
Not
No way.
No.
right.
Fuck
Not these
that.
candles.
I'm not signaling to the boat that's about to crash into the shore. 'cause the
Yeah,
candles
one
are
if by
shit.
two.
Until I get- yeah,
One if
yeah,
by land,
yeah.
two if by sea. Yeah, Revere's
Yeah,
fun.
they-
Always like, do you see a candle? I don't fucking know. Bang! You're like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
yeah, America. We
They
here.
must have burned shit down all the fucking
Oh,
time.
Hell
Constantly.
yeah.
Because they just have this, you know, the stick ones, you know. Like,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, fire must have been like a huge concern, right? Like everything
Yeah.
was made out of
Yeah.
wood. Fire's
Yeah.
still a big concern, but
The clothes
everything's
are made out of wood.
Right?
actually-
Teeth are made out of
My
wood.
teeth.
Yeah,
Dude,
like
honestly,
fire
you
must have been just a massive
Yeah,
hazard.
If
like-
you talk about like look at the way that the world works today, right? You like your public works you paid for and your taxes, right? You got a
Yeah.
police department, you got a fire department, you got a paramedic, you got garbage pickup, you got public school. Nobody cared about any of those except fire protection when they
Yeah.
people started moving to cities and like single houses started becoming like buildings and hotels and apartments.
Dude.
All
And then
your
all of a
light
sudden-
bulbs are weapons.
Yeah, it was like
everything.
it was like the first thing that everyone agreed on. Like, we should pay this town to put out fires because we're gonna have fucking so many of them, and a lot of them are gonna be like your neighbor's fault. Like, you didn't do anything wrong, but like that might just be a wrap for you.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And if anyone yells fire, everyone, if you don't show up when we yell fire, we're gonna burn your fucking house.
But it was like
next.
50 years later before someone else was like, "Should we pick up your trash for you?" Like, I guess
You
you're
know what
doing
they
it.
used
I
to
don't really
do for
care,
trash?
but
Remember the first set of
Fire.
assholes that went, you know what? We probably need a crew of dudes from the neighborhood that are gonna run down when one of you dickheads, has one too many drinks and leans back and knocks your candle over and your house is on fire, your kids are gonna die. Ben Franklin was the first firehouses ever were in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
They invented the whole fire gimmick with the trucks and a public funded company
Street lights too.
run down and give them the fucking
Hell yeah.
because Ben
Damn, I
liked
didn't
it.
know
Oh, Ben.
Yeah.
Because
I
Ben
did
liked
not
the
know that.
cocktail as well.
Ben
And
fucked.
Ben was like,
Because
"Oh,
Ben
I'm one of the
Yeah.
smartest forefathers of all time, and I almost burnt myself down yesterday
Let
just
me
'cause I got a little
make
too
some
banged
cool
up.
shit.
What are these
Yep.
people gonna do?"
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, Ben, you had it down.
Shout out
also, they used to use Boar's Head, right? The logo from Boar's Head apparently came from back in the day. The trash, they would you would put your trash out and they would let pigs out at night and the pigs would eat the trash.
Hell
And
yeah.
That's how they would do it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Fucking right. That's
Yeah.
cool.
It makes sense, right? Because it's like pre-plastic.
Yeah.
Like everything in
Pigs-
there's like, I don't know,
yeah.
paper,
bones and apple.
bones.
Yeah. and
There's
No
no garbage
plastic.
disposal. It's
There's
Yeah.
no
organic
McDonald's
stuff.
wax paper. Yeah. No.
And then you had
Pigs
another guy
need
that
all
would
that.
just clean up the pig shit. And
We blew it.
move
We blew it. We could all just had
Fantastic.
one pig and never paid to have our garbage collected. For
Yeah.
I would
Relax.
cook
We blew
that
it.
pig within 3 weeks. I don't care how bad my trash stinks. I'm like, dog, I need bacon. I'm sorry. I love
Yeah.
you, but we got you. It's me or you.
And
I
the
need
pigs
I'm
would
hungry.
eat
We're eating
people,
the
too.
trash pig.
Like
Yeah.
you could bring dead bodies to the pigs as well.
Get the trash pig.
Get me the trash pig.
Yeah.
Fuck you, trash pig.
But so all right, cool. Lasmeeshma. What do you got for the weekend, my man?
This weekend, I'm probably gonna buy a bicycle because it's gonna get nice out. I need something
Nice.
like I need
Yo,
like a
Let me
real
know.
bicycle.
We'll go on rides, bro. I'll go on rides.
Chill. Don't
You
go
don't
with
wanna ride
fucking
with Matt.
kamikaze kid. Yeah.
with
Don't
Yeah,
go with the
yeah,
kamikaze
yeah.
kid.
Let's get a
Go with
GoFundMe for a Kevlar vest for Liam, please.
There
goes
And
the
a
show.
similar helmet.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
planned on riding with my daughter, so I'm not trying to
Much
fucking
better,
T-bone
yeah.
trucks and shit. You know?
Yeah.
Kamikaze kid.
You know what I want to get? I want to get the gimmick for my daughter where it's like a trailer you can put on the back of the bike. You know what I mean?
Please don't do
Yeah.
that. I've
It's
already
like,
heard what you've done. Please don't do that.
Well,
Leave that
no.
sweet,
You know where I
sweet
wanted to
don't.
do
Sweet,
it?
sweet child. Don't do
yeah,
that.
don't you do that.
I would love to do it and take her on like the 202 bypass trail. I did
Yeah.
that
Wait,
trail a couple
yeah,
months
that's
ago.
cool.
That's
Yeah,
a
Is there a
fucking
side-
cool ride.
Is there a sidecar option like Indiana Jones's dad?
Yeah.
in,
Yeah, hell
Last
yeah.
Crusade?
That's
Hell
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
there probably
Do that.
is.
But it's
Get
on
that
the
sidecar
back.
jam, dude.
It's like
Well, it's a back car, Maddie. I'm asking about a sidecar. I mean, what the hell?
Oh,
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
know.
There
thing on the
probably
side.
is. Bern, I
wonder
would
if-
think there is one.
'Cause
Somehow.
I would imagine
Good.
that would make the balance better, and you can actually see
Makes
the
the-
child. The child's
makes
not
the
just
balance
wagging
better.
around behind you.
The balance is better, but now there's a real issue if I don't judge the distance well. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
You get a little clippage at you.
agility, and mobility on
Yeah.
that have been sacrificed
I mean,
for sure.
I've seen enough movies. You can disconnect it and then converse and then reconnect it while
Reconnect
Oh,
it,
like,
yeah.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
J-Dub,
yeah.
now you're
1000%.
now we're
Yeah.
Hell
Now
yeah.
you're
They're like
Hell
made
yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Hell
Problem
yeah.
solved.
I like your theory.
Nice, Liam. What kind of bike you looking at? Mountain bike, a cruiser, a hybrid?
Something for the
A
street.
4-wheeler?
Dude, look at a
Yeah.
hybrid. If you need a place where you could go to it, buy the bike and leave that day. I mean, the bike shop I go to is down, it's in the Northeast, but I mean, it's worth it. And they have really good prices on stuff. And so just let me know. I'll take you there. I know them all. But
Yeah,
yeah.
cool.
Two-stroke.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
get a 2-stroke.
Get a hybrid because
Yeah,
they
J-Dub.
dude, if you get a
get a
hybrid,
mongoose. Just get a mongoose, man.
the hybrid like a
Fucking
KHS
two-stroke,
Eastwood
yo.
or something, like those things, they fucking move, man. Like there's some cruisers that fucking move, like they are fast. So
You want to race
Yeah.
Louis? What's up?
yeah, no way. So all right, let's keep moving. Very good. Well, good luck buying that bike, Liam. Shout out.
Hell
Looking
yeah.
forward to it. Let me know. We'll do a ride on the 202 bypass, and then
You're both gonna die.
Benoit Casse. What do you got for the weekend, my man?
Last weekend was tight. I don't know what kind of weather you guys got, but Saturday was supposed to be the big like St. Patty's Day parade down here.
Okay.
So the bar I run, like we were all hands on deck, and usually, and it was like sleet and freezing rain and snow and wind until like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So
nightmare.
I mean, it just wasn't. It's one of those days that sucks because everyone has to be there.
Yeah.
Because it could be crazy, and then when it's not, you got a bunch of people who are like, "Oh my god, I can't."
Yeah.
Anyway, the good news is that since I had already planned to be there all night long, but got out around 9, then I was able to just fold in a 9:45 IMAX The Batman right there that night. Right from there.
Nice.
And so it ended up working out really, really well for me. I have since, my buddy sent me a really bad bootleg that's tough to see. I've since watched that about 1.5 times, just on in the background. I loved it.
Yeah, me too.
Loved it.
You want to rate it? So, Jada, I believe
you. Do I gotta watch this fucking thing? Everyone you should.
It's pretty good,
so
dude.
Good.
I mean,
Jada, I think you said 8.7. Liam, you said 9.0.
Yeah, Bern loves it. Jesus Christ! I guess I gotta fucking watch this thing.
What are you rating
God
it?
damn it! I got time for this shit.
So here's what I'll say about it. Right. So me and my brother Mike are really big comic fans and have read all of these runs. My brother Mike's wife, Meg, fan of the show, listener to the show, has not read a ton of comics, but it's like has watched all the comic movies and like is a huge Harry Potter fan. It's like it's generally into like
loves Thrones,
Lord of the Rings, Thrones. Yeah, she's cool with fantasy and she's a writer. She just got her MFA.
Nice.
And
shit.
And she walked out of there and she was like, wow, that was like a really cool movie that Batman happened to be in.
Yeah.
And my brother was like, you don't even realize how many tiny little fan servicey things were happening for me where I was like, oh my God. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, they did that thing right there. And I was like, isn't that the mark of what you want is that all the hardcores go to it and walk out like, I'm so satisfied. And then all the people who just have a peripheral idea of it are like, ooh, even if Batman wasn't in that, that would have been a good movie.
Yeah.
And
Dark Knight. Yeah.
Makes sense.
And I don't know that there's another one since the 1989 Batman that like you could say that about.
Oh, wow.
Where it was like totally fine for the nerds and for the pop
You
culture.
don't think Dark Knight fit in that?
No, I don't think any of the Nolans fit into that. I think he did a great job of making it into like a modern world that we could relate to.
I fucked with Dark Knight.
Yeah. So listen, if you ask me what my 3 favorite Batman movies were, and I've been thinking a lot about this, I don't have the order, but it's some version of The Dark Knight, the Batman, and probably The Mask of the Phantasm. That's probably my 3.
That's good.
Probably my top 3
right now.
That is a good list. The Mask of the Phantasm is awesome.
So give it a rating.
Hold the fuck
Bern.
on. How many
What's your
Batmans
rating number?
is there? How many
There's like
Batmans
13, dude. There's like 13.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
There's so many of them.
There's 13 Batman movies?
Dude, Steve, since you've been alive, they've made 9 of them.
All of them. Yeah. I was saying the only one before that was the 66 Batman movie.
Holy shit, I didn't know.
10 live action.
Yeah.
Jesus
so 10 live, yeah. It's,
if you count Justice League and Batman vs Superman as Batman movies, there's 10.
Are you counting 66, the Adam West as well?
No, that would make
11. That's 11, and then plus Phantasm is 12, and all the other ones were like made for. Like, there's a bunch of animated movies.
Yeah,
but Phantasm's the only one I actually count because it was the only one that came out in theaters.
It was in the theaters though.
Yep.
It was in theaters.
Yeah.
Sub-Zero was right to VHS.
Yeah. So Bern, what are you rating then? The new
honestly,
Batman?
I'm right around these. Like I almost feel like I just want to just go 8.9 just to be right in the middle of these guys. I think we're right on the same point.
8, 9, 9.0. Okay, so it's all around the same. Yeah.
Did you watch it, Matt?
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. It was fucking excellent.
Wow.
Nice. Like it was, and Pattinson's good.
Dude, Pattinson's good. Pattinson's great. Everyone's great, but
Pattinson's a great actor.
I start doing my list and I'm like, what's the greatest Batmobile ever? And I'm like, well, I don't know. It's either animated series or this one or 66. I'm like, who's the greatest Commissioner Gordon ever?
The animated
well, it's probably the animated series or this
How
one.
bad do I want to
or-
fuck Batwoman?
Like, everything came down to being
want
like
Catwoman.
between those kind
fuck
of
with
three
Lenny's
different
daughter.
things.
Yeah.
The greatest Catwoman portrayal of all time, the greatest Selena Kyle portrayal of all time. And believe me, nothing was more important to me in 1989 or 1991 than Michelle. I was turning
She's number
11.
one.
Whoa.
Michelle Pfeiffer was
Ugh.
something. But I'll tell you what, I will tell you what. The girl Zoe,
Zoe Kravitz.
Kravitz.
Yeah.
Lenny's daughter.
not only was
she gets
just
fucked.
liquid sex, but also the best portrayal of Catwoman. Also, a lot of shit from the Arkham games I felt like inspired this, which I loved those video games.
Very good.
It was like felt like it was tailor made for a dude who was about to turn 40 years old.
Shout out Bud Haven.
Oh, yeah, they're not talking
Bradley
about
got
Martian
pumped
Manhunter.
about it.
They just give a little blood. Maybe I'll go to Bloodhaven.
Yeah.
Nightwing,
which
Light
is
Station
which is
there.
Nightwing City. Yeah.
Like butt pumped.
E.
Sort of.
Maddie drops the X-Men music.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude,
Now I can't think of the. Yeah, go ahead.
how about this? I bought my youngest brother last night. They were all going up to the Poconos to a Madness House, which is a place that we all go to watch the first round of the NCAA tournament every year. I could not make it this year
Nice.
because I have a baby.
Yep.
So
Damn baby getting in the fucking way again.
You know, it's my fault. It's my fault.
It's-
you
yeah.
put it
Had I
in her.
pumped this
Nobody else
baby
to
in
blame but you.
January, the baby would have been around in November, and I would,
Yeah.
I could have probably gotten.
Yeah.
the doctor
Next
a couple
time,
days. But,
control that yogurt slinger.
I had to. Yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, they're all still heading up there,
Yeah.
and it's the most magical time of the year.
Yeah.
You got hoops coming up, and so last night I was like, or Sunday night I was like, Pulaski, you got to go see this because Mike saw it. Me and Mike talked about it for like 2 hours. No one else up there saw it. And he's like, dude, I don't have time. Like, I have to get an ice cream cake tomorrow. I'm like, buddy. So what I did was I bought him a ticket to Batman last night. It was only a $7.50 ticket. Sent it to him. He was the only guy in the whole theater at the Cinemark in music when I bought it. I'm sure it filled up after that.
Right.
And I just triple dog dared him to go. And then he couldn't. So
he's a whore.
I will hold that $7.50.
He's a whore. He's a whore.
Well, I'm just like, I told you this was great, and Mike told you this was great. Of your top 3 Batman authorities in the world, we'd both be fine if you asked Gallagher first.
Right.
But after
And
that,
he'll
it's
say the
me and
same thing.
Mike, and
Yeah.
we're both telling you this was excellent. So why are you wasting everyone's time? Just go
Yeah.
see the movie.
Yeah. Quit jerking us off and let's fucking go here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Shout out ice cream cake. Good stuff. So, all right.
You know
well,
how we
very
roll.
cool.
You know how we roll, Maddie. You know how we
Yeah.
roll.
Oh, I know.
Guess what the ice cream cake says this year?
What?
Fuck
Oh!
off, Coach K.
Oh, speaking of, I watched recently the I Hate Christian Laettner 30 for 30. Really a great
Nice.
fucking, really, really good. I'd forgotten how good that one was. And
Also,
one,
Laettner was great in it. Like,
Laettner was
Laettner really
great.
was like,
dude, Laettner was great in college. Like, there's no denying it. The dude fucking hit big shots. He won
All
big
the time.
games. He beat UNLV. He beat the Fab Five. He beat
Yep.
like the dude fucking could play, and he was hitting shots when it mattered. Like, he beat Shaq. Like,
he could be way more bitter about his career.
It was on the
Oh.
dream team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 30 for 30 was really good, dude.
Yeah.
It
Dude,
really was.
I've been watching them lately. The 30 for 30 is fucking so good.
Oh, the first
So good.
2 seasons of that.
Yeah,
are-
the
every
collection
one is
of
Remember,
it.
so
the
good.
one I've been trying to find and I haven't
boat.
found it yet is the Reggie Miller winning time. Reggie Miller
That
versus
one
Yeah,
is
that
one
one
of
was
my
great.
favorite.
Cheryl.
The-
Cheryl.
Yeah.
Cheryl.
Dude, I love to I watched it like Disney Plus puts them out like in season. So like when the Super Bowl is coming around, they put out like football 30 for 30. So they had the 4
Right.
Falls of Buffalo. The
Yep,
4
yep.
Falls
Yeah.
of Buffalo is so good.
Yeah.
I agree.
So good. That, and then they had then for March Madness they put out the college one. So I'm hoping for the
Yep.
NBA finals they put out the pro basketball ones.
The Bo Jackson
Do you watch
one.
Bad Sports? You ever watch Bad Sports on?
Hell yeah, on HBO.
Yeah. Is it Netflix or HBO?
It was
Whatever.
HBO,
but,
then Netflix bought it. Yeah.
but Bad Sports is fucking awesome. It's like about But did you see the one about the guy getting paid off, the basketball player?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
What was his name? Yeah, what was the kid's name?
It's on that.
He's got a
Michigan
great name.
State. No, where was he?
It was Arizona, right? Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah,
Two
they
guys,
were
Arizona.
Arizona. You're right.
It was
They were
Arizona.
playing
God
Oregon
damn.
State. The first, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
The guy's
What
got
was
a
the
great
name?
name too.
Great
He's got
name.
a great name.
It was like Hard Time Jones or something.
And was
Yeah.
going like the dude was good enough. He would have made the NBA, but
Fuck.
fucked it up by fucking.
Oh man, what was his
point
name?
saving ass?
Yeah.
Headache. His name was Headache.
Headache.
You're right.
Headache
It was
Smith.
Headache.
Headache
Yeah.
Smith.
Yeah. That
So
dude was
good.
nasty too.
So
That's a
Nasty.
great nickname. That's a great nickname.
Headache Smith. Love it.
Yeah, that story, that was like one of the best sport
Yeah, that was awesome.
documentaries
The
I've
guy,
seen.
when
the
they
guy,
had
I
he's
love
like,
that
you
dude.
know, and he's like, I seen the line move 7 points in 1 hour, and I was like, oh fuck, we're
Fuck,
done.
We're done.
We're
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
That's
done.
not how this works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not how it goes.
Yeah. So nice. Well, very cool, Bern. Strong stem. What do you got going? I know States was last
So
weekend, and then what do you got
listen
going
to
this
me.
weekend?
Listen to me, you fuck. Listen to me and
You
listen to me
fuck
good.
you.
You ready for this? Because I know you're ready for this.
Hit me.
Fuck. I fucks with the basketball. But fuck the basketball. NCAA wrestling
Yeah.
starts tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And I'm ready. The 3-day most ridiculous tournament you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And this is the point. Like some people, my friends used to joke and be like, yeah, wrestling's not a combat sport, blah, blah, blah. Take a picture of the 8 guys that take All-American. So in wrestling, the top 8 guys are considered an All-American, right? To get an All-American honor is fucking
It's massive.
impossible.
Yeah.
Impossible, right?
Does Zach
So
do
to
it?
see, no.
man.
Twice was in the blood round. So you either
Okay.
win it and you're an All-American or you lose and, you know,
Uh,
you're in the final 16. It's the blood round. You either become an All-American or your career's over or
It's
your
8
season's over.
8
And,
total or 8 per weight class?
8 per weight class.
dude, and he
Okay.
was
So
a
each-
national
so first,
champion
second, third.
in freestyle at one point. Yeah,
But
right.
so all the guys on the stand, if you see any of their faces, every single one of them is so fucking beat up.
Yeah.
And I mean, the shit they go through in that 3-day tournament is, I mean, it's fascinating. It's sad that the sport doesn't get as much notoriety as it does. But these poor kids get the shit beat out of them. And at least nowadays they do the semifinals and the finals on ESPN. So if you ain't, you know, I don't know what the fuck's going on this weekend, but Friday and Saturday night, Friday night ESPN, Saturday night ESPN.
Is it more than one
Friday
match a night?
Friday night we'll have
Dude,
the
yeah.
semifinals of each weight. There's 10 weight classes. So 20 matches on Friday night, and they're going to split screen them. So you get to see each one. And then Saturday night, it's finals only. It's going to be fucking fantastic. Penn State probably going to win it again.
Are they
But
favored again?
There's
Didn't
10 weight classes. They have 4 number 1 seeds and 2 number 2 seeds. So
Wow.
6 of their guys are 1 or 2 out of the 10 weight classes.
Did they win it last year?
They've won 11 of the last 13 years since Cal's came here.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Bum,
Cal's
bum, bum, bum.
has
Dominant. Penn
with all
State is
PA kids.
fucking dominant.
So again, and then for the
Yeah.
rest of the people that don't know, because nobody knows about wrestling because it's a fucking backyard homo sport. I don't fucking know. Either way, I love it because I'm
Same.
gay. I'm a gay man. So when
Puff boy.
the rest, you puff.
That's why, it's probably why you want to sleep
He
with
puff boy.
sausage.
Yeah, I'm in. You know what I mean? We were talking about X-Pac sucking China's vagina dick, whatever.
Right.
So the thing is,
Nice.
this tournament's to see these guys, like I said, Penn State, to see a lot of these kids. It's a cool tournament. You've never seen wrestling before. College wrestling at its peak is the only
Yeah.
thing you want to see. You don't want to go to
Lot
a
of
high school
action.
wrestling match,
Lot of
see a bunch
action.
of fucking dickheads who don't know what they're doing, and then you're gonna be like, this shit looks stupid. I can beat the shit out of that guy. That's not the truth. Watch this, where it's actual real guys who are really talented at what they do.
Yeah.
Top of
Dude.
the world level shit. It's impressive.
It's
Dude,
cool.
they
I
wanted-
watched
I'm- I'm yoked for this. Sorry, I'm yoked for tomorrow. I can't wait.
Yeah. Go ahead,
My
Justin.
bad.
I was gonna say I watched the Iowa. If you a couple Wildberry game leaves, so you can ask Cabot all the questions on how everything works. It's very fun to watch
Yeah.
Yes.
because
Yeah.
I didn't know shit about it, how the point scoring works,
Dude,
how
it's
the ring
intense
works,
too, isn't
Intense.
It is good.
Especially
Yeah.
at that level, it's so
Yeah.
intense.
Uh,
Those
Also,
guys are
a lot
so
of
good.
action. So much
Ah.
action. So much
Ah.
action.
That's
Right?
what makes it good.
Yeah.
They should put it
No
on
backing up.
FanDuel. It would blow
I know.
up if they put
I
it
know,
on
betting.
all the bet. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Remember,
I would give it a
wrestlers-
try.
The reason why everyone loves sports at the end of the season, like playoffs or March Madness or any of that, isn't because
Fuck
like
yeah.
the teams. It's because of the bracket, the elimination.
Yeah.
yeah.
And wrestling
Yeah.
started these
Win
brackets.
and you go.
Whenever
Yeah.
anything's in a bracket, yes, it is intense. You lose,
Yeah.
it's over. There's no being a champion.
Survive in advance. That's it, baby. Another great
let's-
documentary.
Let's go fucking Penn State. Fuck all the rest of these pussies.
Yeah.
So how many matches do you got to win to become champion? 5?
National
in 2
champion,
days?
5 in 3 days.
5 in 3 days. Okay.
But
Damn,
5
in 3
remember,
days.
but
Okay.
usually, like guys will wrestle 5 days or 5 matches in 1 day. But to wrestle the 30 best guys in the country,
Yeah.
5 matches, every match is going to be stupid, ridiculous hard because to get to this tournament, you're the top, I don't know, 40 guys in the entire fucking country at this weight. So it's a intense ordeal.
Nice. And when's it airing again?
It'll but the only thing that there's some shit on ESPN3, blah blah blah. But for normal TV, Friday night, I think it's at 8:00. You have the semifinals, and then Saturday night, same thing, 8:00 finals. Love mat. We out here.
Nice. Love it.
My time of the year.
Good.
All right,
Let's
Steve,
check
I'll
it.
check it out.
Hell
Very
yeah.
cool.
I will.
So
I'll
all
check it
right.
out.
So we're coming to the top of time. Before we get out of here, Lyn Dub, anything you want to say to the Dubinators before we get the out of here? Yo.
Just take care of yourselves. Be safe. A lot of people I saw, just people driving like jerk offs. So be careful out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
For sure. Very cool. Lasmeeshma, hey. Anything you want to say to the Lasmeeshnators before we get out of here?
Yeah, I mean, not to take a dark turn. We were talking about razor passing and everything, but like if your family, your friends hit you up and everything, they ask you to go out, do stuff, be social.
Yeah. For sure.
Our time here's short. Take advantage of it.
Sure is.
Amen, brother. Amen. Very nice. Benoit Podcasy, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, I want to piggyback on what Liam just said. I'm going to shout out to Marianne Levan, my grandma. I was writing earlier, watched the Bash of the Beach 96 at her house.
Wow.
Wow. She's also the firstborn child of the people I told a story about on my first podcast, the Irish Catholic man who married the Orthodox Russian Jew and shot a bunch of people. By the way, I've learned a lot more information. My great-grandfather shot a lot more people than that.
Wow.
During that story.
Liking him more and more.
Yeah.
Shout out that bull.
Anyway, oldest daughter, we lost my grandma today, Marianne Levan, 89 years old.
Dude.
My mom's mom.
Sorry.
Not cool.
Listen,
Sorry,
no, listen, man. She was in hospice. I saw her a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
She didn't know which way was up.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's sad, but like she wasn't.
She's in a better.
She wasn't
place.
living. She wasn't. Yeah. I don't know where she is, but I know it's better than where she was. So just want to give a little. And also,
shout out.
What a class act! Like, because now we all get to pretend that we're getting drunk on a Thursday over her, and not because it's in our goddamn bones to do so.
Hell
on
yeah.
St. Patrick's Day, no matter what day. So thank you.
It's also
Grandma.
Wednesday.
Thanks for everything you meant to me. Not for me. I'm bereaved, J-Dub. I don't know what day it is.
Yeah.
And
To your grandmother.
and everybody take care of yourselves. Be
Salud.
safe on this crazy weekend. And shout out Marianne. We're gonna miss
What
her.
did you call her?
She was grandma. It was grandma and pop on my mom's side, and it was Grammy and Gramps on my old man's side.
Nice.
Very good.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, shout out to grandma. Rest in peace. T's and P's to the Podcasy crew. Very cool. All right. Awesome.
Personal friend of Rocket Ishmael.
Wow.
Story for
Hell
another
yeah.
day. Story
Story
for
for
another
another
day.
day. Story for another day. Very cool. Sped McMahon, aka Strong Stem Steve. Anything you got to say before we rowdy 5?
Listen to me. Let me
listening.
adjust here. Let me adjust here because this is
adjust it.
serious.
Get it.
This is fucking serious. Ready?
Yep.
Listen
Do
to
it.
me.
Over the top.
If you want to be president of the United States of America,
Wow.
you understand?
I do.
And you
Heard
don't
of it.
fucking grow it. You don't have the balls that Zelensky has to say, fuck your ride
don't.
out. Where's my ammo? Then don't tell me what to do in this country. If you don't got the balls to ride with your people, I seen grandmoms with AKs in the Ukraine. If you don't fuck with America like they fuck with America, or the Ukraine, fuck you.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Yep.
Because that shit is hard. Shout out Ukraine. And for all you nuts that thought Putin would just walk all over them, those are proud, strong people that will fight to the death. And fuck yeah, Ukraine. I
It's
seen
been
a
incredible, man.
grandmom
Yeah.
with
It's been
a
incredible to
fucking
watch.
straight, yeah, hell yeah.
Yep.
Talk about heart. Again, one more time. if you don't fuck with the USA like they fuck with their country, fuck you and your flag on your car and your flag in your front yard and your bullshit opinion on whether or not my kids should wear a mask or not.
We'll squat up in Red Dawn any day of the week.
Fuck you.
Every day.
Ukraine
and
is.
just so you know,
Yeah.
and at the end of this rant, just so you know, Putin or fucking Yang Ching or whatever the little fucking Asian guy who runs Korea.
No, Zhang Ching, you were right the first time.
Yep, that guy. If either of you fucks ever want to get testy, don't come knocking on this door, pussy.
Yeah.
Wrong door, pussy.
Yeah.
America.
Ukraine
turn it into an island.
Ukraine is strong. Yeah.
Very
Very
Glow in
nice.
the dark.
And once again, we don't get political on this show.
No, but I fucks with the Klitschko's and I fuck with
love
Lomachenko
Klitschko.
and I fuck with all them bulls.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Yeah.
Yo, sunflower seeds in your pocket is the hardest thing anyone's
Yo,
ever
the
said to
hardest
anyone in the
line
world.
ever.
Done.
Because pussy, when
Done.
my son kills you, I'm gonna see a nice flower from your dead dumb body. Let's
So
go,
hard.
Ukraine.
So
Fuck
hard.
you, Putin. My
So
bad.
hard.
So, all right. Well, this has been another episode of the Working Spectacles Podcast Weekend Poppin'. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied today by Lyn Dub, Justin Richardson, Lasmeeshma, Liam Reese, the Bad Boy, Bernie Biceps, Bernie Base Hits, Benoit Podcasy, Bern Podcasy, and Shped McMahon, Strong Stem, Steve Cabot. You can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Spectacles Podcast. You can get us on Instagram at Working Spectacles Podcast, and you can join us on the Twitter and the TikTok at Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workingspectacles@gmail.com, and please like and subscribe so I can stop asking you to like and subscribe. And I'm going to leave you with a quote from Razor Ramon.
Let's go.
Good times come and go. Dreams do come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do.
Amen.
Hey, yo.
You want to be consistent, right?
Yeah. Fuck. All right. Whatever.
I don't
Yeah.
gotta hit another button, do I, dipshit?
No, you're good. But
I
yeah,
feel like it's illegal.
nice.
It's illegal.
Good shit, guys. Fucking really good stuff tonight. Loved what we did. Loved we could shout out Reza, Ramon, you know.
What a
Bern,
dude.
do you
Yeah,
feel like the Batman? Do you feel like that's kind of like the universe that the Gotham they set up is like the Gotham from like
Dude,
the
it's so
Long
fucking
Halloween? Like, so it's like
Dude.
it's not quite the same story, but it
Fucks
seems
are gonna
like
make me
that,
watch this.
It seems
No,
like
they-
that kind of Gotham, you know?
they did a bunch of year one shouts. They did a bunch of
year one.
They actually did like a bunch of Hush shout outs where I was like, you know what, they almost don't even need to
Elliot.
do Hush because they kind of like there was that element was in there too. Although I will say, I don't know, well, Maddie and Steve haven't seen it, so I don't want to spoil it. But I will say
You can spoil it for me. It doesn't matter. Matt might get
No.
upset.
I will say though, as far as Gotham City goes, it might be, other than the animated series, my favorite Gotham City. I think I can definitively say that's the greatest Batmobile that has ever existed in mankind.
Really?
And
That
it's
kind of I
pretty-
fucks
it
with
is
that.
pretty cool.
Cool,
It
yo.
is.
I fucks
It
with
is
that.
Cool.
It is
Is he do
fucking
cool
cool.
shit in it? Is he like fucking turfing it and shit? Does he
Dude,
do
it's
cool
American.
shit?
It's just
When he
American
just turns it
muscle
on.
It's American
Yeah,
muscle
hell
with
yeah.
a jet engine.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
it's got a kind of
I'm
strap
in.
to it.
I'm in. I was out. Now I'm in.
I think it is actually I think I would rate that as my number one Batmobile of all time.
I'm about to get on the four-wheeler. You keep talking like this, Bern. Shut up. You're getting
About
me
to go
fucking
fight crime.
I already got a chub and shit. I'm ready to ride, cuz.
Steve, the Batmobile doesn't turn on; it wakes up. It's
Ew.
weird.
Yeah.
It, like
Yeah,
you feel
I'm
it,
in.
like you
I'm
feel it in
in.
your shoulder.
All right, I'm in.
Oh, that's scary. What is that?
I'm
thing?
in.
I'm scared of that.
Did
I'm
you you go to that website?
I
Like,
did.
at the end?
You fucking
did.
know I did.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
And we got to see the gallery, like all the
Yeah.
different
And like those
schematics.
He
dates,
said,
those
"You know
dates
I did."
all like those dates all like correspond with like issues and everything. And like there's like the first Robin issue, like the first Penguin issue, first
Is
Catwoman.
Robin
issue,
in this movie?
something like that.
Nah, but they
Nah,
can do
you-
a good Robin in this
Good.
universe.
He's a little pussy.
I like him.
This one might be all right. I saw the last date on that, Liam,
He said, "I
was
like
the correspondence of the first Two-Face appearance, which is interesting
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that wasn't part of this movie.
No.
But
Do you know about this, JW? You got the double joint. Eh?
You got what's
Nice.
Kevin's joint in there?
Yeah.
You start swapping parts.
Nah, he just out here riding his shit and not telling them about it.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
The gas is too expensive.
Honestly, man, I heard 2 years ago Matt Reeves was making a detective noir whodunit thriller, and I was like, man,
can you take your headphones off for a
good.
second?
Yeah, why?
Just because I want to talk about things in the movie that I don't want you to hear.
Okay.
Why didn't you say that about me, J-Dub?
Because you don't give a shit.
Spoiler alert, if you have not seen the new Batman, I would suggest turning off the recording to prevent any spoilers from occurring. Thank you.
Because you don't give a shit. Yo, when he
you're right.
injects himself with the venom, yo, that's going to be the shit that Bane uses.
Dude, the fact that he had a port built into his
He's going to
suit
get
for
addicted
it,
to it.
Wait,
That was my
from the
favorite thing
comic
about
book
it.
line.
Wait. Is Venom in this movie?
No,
No, Venom's
Venom's
a
like the shit
different
that
thing.
Bane takes to
Okay.
make him all husky.
That's
He's like,
Spider-Man,
Yeah.
cool, right?
and
Yeah.
Venom's yeah. But the
So
fact, Jada,
he'll
the
get
fact that
addicted to it. Yeah.
he had a port built into his suit for it, which I was like,
Wait,
And yo,
Batman's popping perks?
Yeah,
This is
pretty
a pretty-
much.
Oh,
So
all
he was
right.
doing adrenaline. He was doing straight
Oh, all right.
adrenaline.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
this was a pretty low tech Batman too. Like while his contacts
He's a
lenses
human.
were awesome,
No human can fucking do that
he
every
had
night.
one smoke bomb, he had one batarang that he had to detach from his chest before he
still scared
wanted
of
to
heights.
use it.
He doesn't come
he-
in through windows very well. Yeah.
How many times do you think he's used that suit?
Yeah, the wingsuit. Yeah,
It
like
was
he
a-
stands
the
up there.
Second, he's like,
shook.
"Fuck, all
And
right."
If you watch in the movie, every time he zip lines into a window, he comes in sloppy as shit.
It's not great.
I think that was I think that was
Yeah,
the
'cause
point
it's
because
year
he's only
2.
2 years in.
Yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he's like,
He's gonna
learning.
get better. Like where
which
this
is
can
awesome.
go,
You know?
I'm so excited for it.
So
Same.
the cards. Did you guys look at the greeting cards that he gets?
Yeah, they're
Right?
all
Mhm.
villains.
They're all villains.
Yeah,
which I
Court
read
Owls.
about.
They kind
The
of like.
first one just being, by the way, what a fucking perfect universe for the Court of Owls. to
I agree.
exist in.
I
Be like,
agree.
oh wait,
Illuminati.
you thought Falcone was the dude?
Dude,
God,
I think that's where they're heading for the finale. I think the finale will be like Court Owls, Talon.
Grayson's
all that shit. I
grandfather
think-
is the Talon.
Yeah, I think they need to set up like his family, like his bloodline. He's supposed
ever-
to be a Talon one
Yeah.
Did you
day.
guys watch?
You know?
Did you guys ever watch? Did you guys watch 30 Rock?
30
Yeah.
You guys
Rock?
watch the show
Yeah.
30 Rock?
Yeah.
You're not
Remember
asking
the-
me, right?
No, Steve.
Hell yeah.
Remember the joke about the rural juror, which was it was like the blonde chick was trying out for a movie, and the title was The Rural Juror, which everyone was like, that's the worst title of all time. Yeah, Rural
Mhm.
Juror. I felt like Martha Arkham is a tough one to like saddle your daughter with. Like, this is our daughter, Martha Arkham. Like that sounds computer generated. It doesn't sound like something you'd name a child.
But it lines up with the Flashpoint storyline that like if Bruce would have died that day, that she would have became Joker, lost her
and
shit.
And so a lot of the post like New 52 stuff.
Now,
have any of you guys read Batman Ego? Because I haven't.
I gotta show you. Could you guys?
And I've
see
read
this?
like
Hold on.
4 different people who were like, "Oh, this was a huge influence on this movie," and I was
Batman Ego?
Ego.
Never
Apparently,
heard
it's
of it.
only
Who wrote it?
4 or 6 books. I can look it up right now, but it's only like 4 or 6 books, and you can. The hardcover collection is like $80, but you can find it in trade for like $15. But I
That's
never
how light on
heard of
Cabot.
it.
Me
Oh, that's
neither.
Spedbull. Remember I told you the one Spedbull
wait,
that
let me
lives across
see.
the street that tries
hold
to
on a
ride the
second.
4-wheelers all the time. He like
Ego.
randomly walks over to the shop.
Who wrote
He's
it?
like,
Do
"Can
you
I ride
know?
your 4-wheeler?"
I'll let you know right now.
Oh,
Didn't
okay.
you get right across the street? He's such a sped. He came today and tried to get his basketball pumped up. I was like, "Dog, you don't. All right, I'll pump your basketball up, but I don't know why you have a basketball. You're like a fucking 40-year-old white
Burn brain.
Dude, know what I just read? It's,
You ain't playing no
Last Night
basketball.
on Earth. It's a Batman story that's
Is
got
that with
Snyder
him
did.
carrying the head in a?
Yes, he's got the.
I want to
Joker's
know
head
the
in that.
storyline.
Dude, it's so good. It's so good.
Can we zoom tomorrow and you tell me the whole storyline of that?
You guys still got
Here's
Matt in the.
That's it.
You have the
in
whole
the
trade, or
portal?
the whole.
Yeah, I have the whole
Like it's
collection.
complete.
Maddie in
Yeah.
the portal.
Yeah.
I want to know the
absolutely.
storyline. That and the
It's-
Cosmic Ghost Rider. I saw
So-
pictures of that.
Liam, written and animated by Darwin Cook. But I was totally ignorant to this, and I've read like 3 different things talking about. It was like, oh yeah, just the influences like Year One and Long Halloween and Batman Ego, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck is Batman Ego? Like,
Yeah, I'll have to check it out for
So
sure.
check it
if
out.
That's what they're saying.
I've heard a couple people who seem that they know what they're talking about, referencing that being an influence, and I was just wanted to see because I asked my other buddy Gallagher, who used to be on, who was on here once, who's like my comic book go-to guy, and he's like, oh yeah, I never read it, like I was aware of it because he's like a go to the shop every Wednesday guy. But he didn't have any real like connection to it.
Ego, it's weird because like usually like if somebody says something, I'll at least like I've seen like on Reddit, I've seen people reference things even if I haven't read it, you know. So it's kind of crazy, but
and it's not that old.
Yeah, I mean, but there's so much material that to know and have read all this stuff is like crazy. You have to like own a comic book store or something. You know what I mean? Like to actually like know all the material.
Are you guys reading anything now? Like, is there anything that you guys are on right now?
Yeah, I mean, I just
besides Saga, because if you're not on Saga, you got to get on Saga real quick.
Saga, no. What?
So Saga was Brian K. Vaughan. He's the same guy who wrote Why the Last Man. Anyway, he wrote this story. They did 54 issues, and so you can collect it in like 9 trade paperbacks that are like 6 issues a pop for like $13-14.
Okay.
But it's this really cool story about there's this planet that all the people have wings, and a moon of the planet all the people have horns and use magic, and they just go to civil war for fucking no real reason. But since they're both
just being different,
being different, yep.
Power and land, and
But since their planets are since the resources on these planets and the planet and this moon are so good, that they actually don't fight anymore. This whole war has been universally outsourced. They're constantly battling this image. They're constantly battling. And it's just a story about a chick with wings who ends up getting knocked up by a prisoner she had with horns, and the little girl that's born, and how like both sides of this propaganda would be destroyed if anyone knew that this little girl could exist and be both. Totally one of both.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's fucking awesome. So like go out, I would say buy the first trade, because so then what happened was it's the same artist. It's Vaughn, and Staples is the artist. I forgot the name of the letterer. Fiona Staples is the artist, but same writer, artist, letterer for everything. So they did 54 issues and then took a 3.5-year break. And they have now announced they're coming back with 54 more issues. Like they're going to finish the story. And issue 55 came out in January. So like now it's come back to a monthly. So if you have plenty of time to catch up on the older shit, but man, just a fucking great story and super weird and strangely violent. There's a cat named Lion Cat who can tell when people lie. So when people lie, the cat just goes, liar.
Dude, if you recommend it, I will definitely check it out.
Did you watch Invincible?
Invincible, yeah.
Yep.
Matt, did you watch that? Invincible? It's on Amazon Prime. It's an animated comic book. Did anybody read the comic?
No, is it
I read
good?
the first volume, the first 8. Whatever was free on Comixology like 6 months ago when the show came out.
I've only watched it. My buddy has all the big, thick, like they're the size of The Walking Dead.
They're called like compendiums or something.
Yeah, they're like as big as The Walking Dead ones, but he has like 3 of them for Invincible.
The Walking Dead ones are like 40 issues a pop, though.
Dude, the Walking Dead ones are so good. I love them. I have all 4 of them, and the Walking Dead ones are fucking awesome, dude. I love them.
The Boys season 3 trailer came out.
Oh, I saw it. What do you think, Carl Urban?
Spicy. It's yellow. You know what I mean? All the other powers you've seen so far have been like mostly blue related when they project. So I feel like it's either like a short dose vial as opposed to like a permanent.
Have you read The Boys?
I have read The Boys.
Yeah,
don't say anything. All I know is my one buddy said like there's something with Black Noir, and he was like, "Do you want me to tell you?" And I was like, "No, don't tell me." And he's like,
"You know what? It almost
in the show," and I was like, "I don't know."
I don't think J-Dub, whatever your boy was going to tell you is not. They already went a different direction.
Yeah,
they're not going to do it in the show.
They're not going to do it in the show because they already went.
So like Billy's, all I guessed was Billy's brother, and he was like, "No." He's like, "Do you want to know?" And I was like, "No, don't tell me."
No, I was going to say
we can tell you because it won't happen in the show.
They're not going to do it in the show. Then you can.
No, they can't. They already can't.
What is
in the show? He was also an exact clone of Homelander, who was just put there to monitor Homelander because Homelander, because they knew how fucked up Homelander was.
Oh, like
so he was
have a backup in case Homelander goes crazy.
He was like an exact clone. They had him, and it turned out that he was the one who raped Butcher's wife.
Oh,
with the baby. Right. So obviously, based on the stuff that's happened on the show, they're certainly not going in that direction because we've seen Noir's face and we know that Homeland is the daddy.
Somebody related to him.
No, all I was gonna say is in The Boys, like when the story starts off, like when they fight these superheroes, they're using the compound V to like
from the jump.
fight. Yeah,
From
and
the
the fight and
book?
everything.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's why when they showed what's his name, Carl Urban with like his
Butcher.
eyes glowing, and Butcher, and he had like the powers and everything. It wasn't that surprising to me because I was wondering when they were gonna kind of like up the ante and make the fights a little more easy.
So
you know
far,
what I mean?
They were
It's, like,
they were supplementing the V just as like a drug just to get up for the fights from the very beginning of the comic.
Yeah, I think they're gonna kind of retcon it and make it like a different compound that he takes, or he does something
wears
to give
off.
him powers. Yeah, something
Because
like that.
so far the blue compound V like works permanently. Like you take it once and you now have superpowers.
And now,
pro or con forever. You know.
Or
some
I
people
think
get
they're
fucked by it.
I think they're gonna come up with like another compound that they can take for 24 hours to fight.
Well, you can-
like they do in the comics, you know.
You can make the argument too that like the V compound, like the way we see all these superheroes created was like meticulously in a lab administering this blue V compound like at maybe really important points of like growth and development and stuff like that, where like if anyone doesn't get weaned on that, then you can shoot it in your arm and it'll juice you up for an hour, but your body's not.
Did you watch did you watch Diabolical, the animated miniseries? I think I have one or two left.
I've only seen the first two.
Same.
I've
only seen a couple of them. Yeah.
Did you watch the Justin Roiland animated one? That's the guy who does Rick and Morty.
No, Rick
you can
and
tell
Morty.
it's
No,
animated by Rick and Morty.
Well, they specifically they were like, we're gonna do different animations, and they were like, Justin Roiland is we're just gonna give him this one. No,
it's Rick and Morty. Yeah, it's good.
I can't wait. I can't fucking wait.
Oh yeah, he's like,
I might watch that. I might watch that when we get off. I might get off and watch that when we get off of here. Then.
Did you watch? Did you watch The Boys, Matt?
Yeah, I haven't watched the second season yet, but I watched the first season. Yeah, I will. So, all right, let's get off this comic talk because I have to talk to you guys about something serious. Is Steve?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.